It's Deprogrammed. My name is Justin. I'm a host of sorts. I'm that guy, that talks first on Deprogrammed. Today we are talking about Guns N' Roses, but first, ladies and gentlemen, patreon.com/ohhijustin. If you would have seen the gymnastics we just had to do to even start this program today, you would understand that your $1 a month would help me greatly. Patreon.com/ohhijustin. There's so much equipment that I could buy with your $1. We also, just so you know what you can get, you get the Deprogrammed podcast 3 full days before the rest of the world. You get the Oh Hi Justin podcast, which is 5 days a week. You get the Oh Hi Justin weekly podcast.
5 days a week?
Dude, I am podding 5 days a week.
That's crazy.
You also
what do you have to say for 5 days a
whatever
week?
Whatever happens.
How long are these episodes?
Like 5 to 10 minutes.
All right.
So it's just kind of like Bob is in Ohio was. Like, just kind of, this is what happened.
Fucking ripping me off.
Well, that's all you do, right? You take from the greats, you make it your own, right? So you get the Deprogrammed, you get the Oh Hi Justin pod, you get hashtag WrestlePals, you get the upcoming podcast project that Jenny and I are working on, you get These Ghouls demos, which is my band. Right now it's just me and my acoustic. You get a lot of stuff for $1 American dollar.
You started a program with somebody else?
Yeah.
What happened when I talked to you about starting one?
It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, here we
I
go.
just gotta look,
Gotta
man.
find time, bro.
Yeah, because he's too busy starting them with other people.
Well,
It's hard enough to get these ones together.
It's true.
It's hard enough to get Deprogrammed
I'm just
together.
saying,
in a week or
Labor
two
of
days.
I've
love.
been talking to you for months about starting one.
It'll happen. So you've heard these voices, and let's introduce the panel. We're talking about Guns N' Roses today, ladies and gentlemen.
Dudes.
And before we actually get into discussion, this is a first on many levels. So let me first introduce on the Skype line, ladies and gentlemen, returning Peter Gardner.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Now, look, and I'm not trying to undersell Peter here. I love you dearly, man, and you've become quite the regular cast member. But this is big news.
You sound excited.
Yeah, he sounds
Yeah,
like,
you sound
hey,
like
everybody,
excited.
I'm
No.
here.
I'm saying no. I'm being honest. Like, he sounds excited / a little nervous.
No, he sounds bored to me.
No,
He's like,
you're
I'm
wrong. You're wrong.
I could be wrong. I made a career out of being wrong.
You're right. I'm wrong. So you're saying, is that what
You're right,
saying?
I'm wrong.
You're right, I'm wrong.
You're right, I'm wrong.
With the blue microphone, which you guys can't see, this isn't a visual pod. Ladies and gentlemen, Alfredo Torres.
Dude, I love it.
What is
He gives the signature dudes because on my left, first time in
In
person,
person.
ladies and gentlemen, Bob France,
Hey,
all the way from
everybody.
Cincinnati.
Everybody.
Yes.
I came all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio,
Just
to
for this
be
pod.
on Guns N' Roses Deprogrammed.
Yep.
9-hour drive.
It was a lot longer than it feels a lot longer than that. And
And
I had to drive all the I drove from Cincinnati to Virginia Beach, then I got in my car and drove from Virginia Beach to Yorktown.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a ninth of the way home already. You guys don't even realize that.
You should just, you should.
I could just stay here and just tell my family to come pick me up.
Come get me.
So I don't have to come back.
Oh, man. This is exciting, though. So the reason it's Guns N' Roses today, because Guns N' Roses has been on the list for God knows how long. And I had a panel, but it never came to fruition.
Okay. Much like Chinese democracy. Like
It's weird how it comes together.
If you waited 10 years, it would have been on the anniversary.
It's weird how it comes
There's
together.
a lot of different people that were involved initially, and now they're gone, and now you have this other group of people.
Right. And now you have Axel Justin
Yes,
as the guy who's
So
I'm Buckethead.
But
I want to be Duff.
Bob reached out and he's like, actually, I put together a panel for Ryan Adams initially.
That shit's too sad for me.
We're going to do it, though.
I know. I really have to be in the right frame of
We're
mind.
going to do it.
Ryan
but-
Adams is entirely too melancholy. He's a sad boy.
No kidding, really.
I love him though, but he's such a sad boy.
And he stinks.
He's such a sad
He
boy.
if I smelled that way, I would be sad too.
Yeah, he's rich as fuck,
he
though.
smells like a hippie, and you can smell him like
Well,
literally.
he's a little sad boy hippie guy.
Yeah, who smells like a half a block away. You can smell
I
him.
love
All
him.
right. Well, I apologize for my smell
I
because
can't smell
I
you.
can't smell you.
hey, all right. But Bob goes, that's a little sad for me right now.
Especially
He's
on
like,
the holidays.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It's all right. I suffer from depression. I don't want to know that you guys are doing. I might kill myself.
I'm telling. I love Ryan Adams, and this isn't a Ryan Adams podcast. I can only listen to Ryan Adams in certain moods. And then if I listen to it, it puts me in that mood. Tom Waits is the same way. He's very sad.
And he's trying to get me to listen to Tom
Waits.
Waits.
Is fucking great.
Maybe on the other side of the holidays.
Yeah, on the other side. Get through
Springtime.
Get through the tough part.
Springtime for Fredo.
I'm going to listen to Ryan Adams and open up my veins.
Hey guys, I just want to say goodbye. I just bought the new time. If you see Tom Waits or Ryan Adams at the album of the day,
call for your last day.
Yeah, call for a wellness check.
Hey man, how you doing there?
Everything all right, buddy? You doing okay?
So Bob goes, what about Guns N' Roses?
What about Guns N' Roses?
Because initially Bob wasn't on the Guns N' Roses panel, and I was like, you know what? Let's squeeze Bob in there because Bob was supposed to do My Chemical Romance, but it came up on him.
I fell asleep.
And so I was like, well, let's get Bob back. Let's get Bob back into the rotation. And let's bump Guns N' Roses up.
My Chemical Romance, what time did you do that one at?
It was late, I think.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
I mean, I assumed something was up because it was late on a Sunday. So
Right.
I fell asleep.
we had three people in studio, so I was like, I'm not
I'm gonna
stressing
let him
Bob.
sleep. I'm gonna let him.
I'm gonna let the man sleep.
The kids stay up late,
I had to
and
sleep.
let the man rest.
But here we are.
But here's the main reason.
Uh-huh.
He goes, I haven't done a show with Fredo. I want to do a show with
we
Fredo.
haven't recorded something together since
I went to your house.
No, well, no.
We did the we did
That's
the
right, we
test
did-
Godzilla
the
one,
Godzilla
which never went
podcast.
never went.
But we
anywhere.
haven't recorded anything together in so long, so I
Right.
just wanted to do that.
Oh, dude.
So here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
And it's Guns N' Roses that brings us all together.
Yeah.
And the great part is that Peter is
Poor
part of
Peter.
this, and
He's
he
just
doesn't.
sitting there. He's
And he has no idea.
doesn't give a
'cause
shit either
Peter,
way.
you never listened to the Mike and Bob show, did you?
No.
Did you ever listen to the Bob's Boneyard
He
podcast?
doesn't know.
No.
Yeah, you have no
He
idea
has
what
no
you're
idea.
in for, brother.
Yeah.
You really,
So-
really
I actually feel bad that you're here.
I apologize, Peter. That's why I said I'm super excited I really am excited to have Peter here. But that's the big. You don't bury the lead, right? You gotta. It's
it's
Fredo
true.
and Bobby together again.
Don't bury the lead. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
And you know what? At least Peter is gonna get to talk because every now and then he gets to throw out a song.
Yes.
So and he has to agree or disagree with our
Yeah.
songs.
No, I mean we're gonna let Peter speak as much as possible. But before we actually get into before we
let Peter speak.
well, no, because I wanted to talk about this before we started
Yes.
the list. Now, where and are we including 1 in a Million? Because
we're
the-
already going there.
no. But the only reason why I'm asking is because 1 in a Million's a great song, but kind of racist in this political climate.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Because if you
let's start the show. My first song is gonna be 1 in a Million.
no, I'm asking.
And I wouldn't be
I'm being
surprised.
serious. I'm being serious because I remember being a kid. There was then there was a controversy about Axl Rose and his choice of words and lyrics
Right.
and motivations behind them. I mean, he uses the N-word in the song, and then after he says it, he says, "That's right." So he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with that song, namely because of
He
how
loves the N-word.
how he was not because of that, but because he was, to me, just like he uses the F word, I believe it is.
Yes, he says that one too in
Right,
the same
right.
song.
But I think he's doing it to egg people on. You know what?
But that doesn't make it right.
Oh no, but it's not. To me, it's not racist. It's just he's sitting here saying, "Watch me get a reaction." N-word.
All right. I'm just curious if we're.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's
I said
more
it.
so than anything else. It's the "that's right" afterwards. I think if you would have let it slide and been like, but dude, that's right. I was like, oh shit. Even then, when I was a kid, I was like, that's fucked up. And the more I listened to it, I go, that's fucked up.
What are you
Then
doing?
he's talking about immigrants and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
dude, I was just laughing my ass off when it came up as I was driving down here.
What does he say?
It says immigrants are faggots.
Yeah, and then he's like, they come to our country and spread some fucking disease. Like seriously, yeah, you didn't listen to 1 in a Million on your. It's
Bro,
really racist.
It's racist.
Was it
it's
one of the ones that
homophobic.
Spotify left out? Maybe.
No, it's on the Amazon
it's on-
Music.
It's on Spotify.
It's the
okay.
last song on GNR Lies.
Oh, okay.
On the special edition of Appetite for Destruction, they put Lies on there, but they took off One in a Million, because even Axl at this point was just like, yeah, I don't want that song on any future releases.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
so he realizes.
but that's hard to
hindsight.
sell when I hear 1988 as an 11-year-old kid, and he goes, "That's right, get out of my way. I don't need to buy none of your gold chains today." It's like, dude, it's fucking,
I laughed at it.
It's
I laughed
fucking
at the whole thing.
straight up crazy
Oh,
shit.
sure.
And then at the end of
Sure.
it, radicals and racists, don't point the finger at me. It's like, what? Like, it reminds you of that Spider-Man meme where Spider-Man's pointing at himself. It's really odd.
So I guess I must have lucked out. And,
Okay, I mean, I got a
'cause I had
backup
G-
song if I
I
included that because I did have
had
that song.
that tape as a kid. I got it around Christmas
Sure,
time.
I had
That's
the-
when
yeah.
it came out. And even then, I was like, "This is fucking crazy!" Like,
Even then, I was laughing.
and
then.
because I remember reading, because in preparing for the pod, he was saying like he was using it the way Lennon used it, with
Yeah.
like, you know, women are the N-word of
women,
the world.
right.
But it's like, but nah, because I think Lennon was making more of a political statement where you're
Versus
just
you're saying-
saying it
Yeah.
to elicit a reaction.
and
from
that's
people.
exactly, and that's why I included.
I
it.
remember that shit was on Oprah.
Yeah.
Like, it was big news, and he just kept on going. That's how famous Guns N' Roses were. Like,
Oprah had him.
yeah, but they were like, whatever, dude.
well, yeah, you can just go through that. You were saying, Peter?
I wanted to know what Slash's reaction to that was, because he's half black. Like,
He probably didn't have a problem.
I think
with
he's
it.
black and Puerto Rican. Isn't
Yep,
Slash
something
black
like
and Puerto Rican?
Yeah,
Checks were clearing.
Yeah.
He's my exactly. Yeah, he's my Boricua brother.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
Boricua,
Guns N'
ballin'.
Roses is amazing. But all right, so I was just curious about if that was.
Well, I have a feeling whether we put it on our personal list or not, I
but
don't
the
think
thing
it's
is,
going to
though,
make the
I don't think so.
But if what Peter is saying is correct, and it's not on like current pressings, then I think it's out, right?
Yeah,
like
I
it's
think
just
so.
out
All
of
right.
the
Well, in that case, let
conversation.
me.
I don't even know if I heard it. Like, that's what I'm saying.
weird.
I don't know if it was on Spotify.
Well, like,
so.
if I'm singing the lyrics to you and you don't know them, then I think you didn't hear it.
All right, well,
probably.
It's also possible though, like, my levels of listening, especially with a band that I'm taking on for the first time. Like,
so
obviously,
this is the first time for you with GNR?
obviously, I'm familiar with them,
Okay.
right? Because there's enough hits that I know the
Oh,
hits.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
who
yeah.
they are. I know some of the deeper stuff. I had Use Your Illusion 1, but like most Appetite was new to me.
What?
All of Use Your Illusion
Really?
2 was all new to me.
Appetite could.
Listen, we
Peter-
could do the
Peter-
list as just Appetite.
Yeah, Peter had said that.
Yeah.
And I think, and I was thinking this in the car on the way over. I think you could make a case that Appetite for Destruction is the greatest solo record ever released.
Solo?
I mean, the greatest
First,
Debut?
album ever.
I was
you know
thinking
what?
that.
I was thinking that too on the way over here.
Like,
it is actually
it's
not
rarefied air.
Only, not only debut, but probably is as close to a perfect album as you can come.
Agreed.
As you can come up.
Yeah.
To.
Agreed.
Like, and I think like maybe like Zeppelin 1 would be in that conversation, like the first Sabbath record,
Yep.
obviously. But I mean, like as the first Boston album.
Which was amazing.
Yeah, like as debut records go, I think GNR Appetite is probably like top 5.
Oh, easy.
It's perfect.
Actually, easily, yeah, because thinking about it, I mean, there's plenty of bands who hit their tone right off the jump, but they're not perfect albums. They're not
Well,
like
it's, you know,
GNR. That sets
smash.
they smash the tone. Like,
They say that you have your entire life to write your first album,
Mhm.
and it was like GNR took the best of everything they had ever written.
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally the worst song there is awesome.
yeah,
What would the worst song on Appetite for Destruction be?
For me, My Michelle.
What about you, Peter?
Anything Goes. That song sucks. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You know what? That's not
Wow.
a bad. That's not a bad one. Like if you're thinking like worse, because My Michelle's got a place.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're gonna say, to me,
Okay,
that's the one that doesn't.
that doesn't hit the
It,
mark.
yeah, I remember when the album came out. You know, I was in college, and I remember that was one of the albums we would listen to whenever we'd hit the weight room to go.
Bro,
you know,
we're gonna go.
yeah,
fucking
we're gonna
pound
fucking
some
inject
brews.
up, motherfucker. Give me some beer. You know, steaks and shakes. You know, steaks and
Yeah.
weights. That was it.
Steaks
that was,
and weights.
Steaks and
Yeah.
weights. And it was when My Michelle came on.
get them, Tucky.
That's when guys would go to the bathroom.
Okay, all right. All right,
You
all
know?
right.
The bathroom break.
I think you might have Anything Goes. I think you're onto something there. But I mean, that's still like
It's still good songs
it's still.
to me.
But I mean, but you think about it though. That's one song out of 12. You're like, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
You know, that's amazing.
I think it's a good song.
It's, all right, so there you go.
And you're also putting fire to the feet to pick a song too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you think about music at the time, right? Like Guns N' Roses came out and they were fucking dangerous. They were scary looking. Like they had tattoos and
you got to understand,
they
man.
smoked and
Look, it was having. I was when that album came out, 88, 87,
something like that.
Okay, I was 21. You want to talk about a shot of testosterone to a kid who's already overdosing on testosterone?
Mm-hmm.
That and I was a kid who listened to metal.
Yeah.
You know, so I had my Iron Maiden, I had my Metallica, and early Metallica was great. And then Guns N' Roses came out and kicked everybody in the freaking teeth.
What's funny is, like, you know, we did Crew, we did Def Leppard.
We did Mayan.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Motley Crue compared to Guns N' Roses.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
That's
They're
almost
not
essentially what I'm saying.
They're not even in the same ballpark.
Oh, no.
Like,
And
there's,
I love Motley Crue, too. And they're not even close.
there's like a dirtiness to Guns N' Roses that likens to Crew, but, like, doesn't make me feel filthy.
Well,
because
Crew
Crew was too busy doing like their hair and wearing
Crew
fucking makeup
was
and
sleazy.
yeah,
It-
yeah.
While Guns N' Roses was dangerous.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like they were both had that
87 was Appetite.
87. So that would
Because
have
you
been
think
my
about like Poison and
Yeah.
like Crew
Well,
and like
had grunge not come along, and metal would have stayed metal, Guns N' Roses redefined metal.
I think they were kind of almost like a bridge from
Yeah.
like glam to grunge because like they were dirty looking and
Yeah.
and like they were boozing it up and fucking
And
yeah.
they had a punk rock influence too,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
I think was a
huge.
bridge to grunge.
Huge.
Because
Actually,
Duff
I'm gonna talk about
McKagan
that
is
in one
like
of my songs.
he was like a I don't want to say like a pioneer in like DC punk and shit like that, but he was around and he did a lot of shit. I was reading part of that.
He's from Seattle.
Yeah, I was reading part of that Beastie Boys book.
Oh.
And I guess the Beastie Boys were saying they met Guns N' Roses, they met Duff and Slash, and like the Beastie Boys are old school punk rock kids, and they just hung out with Duff and talked about old school punk.
Well, if you look at the spaghetti incident, which we didn't include,
Right.
how many? Because it's all covers.
Yeah.
How many of those covers are old punk bands?
Yeah.
You know, the Misfits, the Damned. I mean, just about the whole album.
Yeah.
Is old punk.
And if you listen to a lot of Duff's bass lines, they're very punk
Oh,
rock
yeah.
inspired, you know?
yeah.
There's very high energy here. And I mean, you know, it evolves once you get to Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. But it's weird, like, to watch the evolution, and then especially, I know you don't include Chinese Democracy, but there's...
No, I'm much like the Chinese. I do not include Chinese democracy. I'm good. Like, I'm not messing with that.
Mostly, I 100%, mostly I agree. So, like, maybe 98% I agree. There are glimpses in Chinese Democracy where it's like, I can dig it.
By the time
He's trying shit, which is cool.
Yeah.
By the time Chinese Democracy came out, it was Axl Rose with a backing
And the
band.
guys.
Yeah.
It wasn't Guns N' Roses.
No, it wasn't.
But to that point, Peter, didn't you say you've seen some... Because right now they're reunited, yes? Like, pretty much
Some of
everybody's
them,
on board?
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
said,
I saw them on the Not in This Lifetime tour, which he brought Duff and Slash back into the band,
Right.
Yeah.
and what they played a few songs from the Chinese Democracy album, and Slash changed up a few parts. He rearranged a couple of parts in the songs and added a little things, and they sounded more like traditional GNR songs. So it's like, gee, I wonder what the missing ingredient was there.
You know what? I'll tell you this, and I don't think he gets enough credit, is Izzy Stradlin.
Oh yeah.
Izzy's a fucking genius, man. That guy's amazing. And I think when he left the band, it kind of wobbled a little. Like, it wobbled.
Right.
I mean, Gibby Clark was cool, but he was more of like a stage musician. And, like,
Right.
I was reading some stuff where, like, they just kind of treated him like a hired hand. Like, Axl kind of fucking was just like,
Oh.
this is your last show with us, bro. Have a good time, you know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, but I think when Izzy left, it it wobbled.
Yeah.
so GNR is obviously the focus here. The name of the game is Deprogrammed.
I don't know.
The name of the game is Deprogrammed.
I used to love her.
the four of us have combed through the Guns N' Roses catalog, and I did include and listen to Chinese
I
Democracy.
listened to it, but I didn't include anything.
I didn't.
You bought it for me for my birthday.
Yep.
On vinyl. I still
Yep.
have it. I never listened to it. Why would I listen to it?
Because it was a perfect gift from me to you.
Yeah.
Why would you take it? I completely understand.
No,
that.
I mean I have it.
Oh yeah,
and
no,
I like it.
No, we listened.
It was
to
a
it
nice gift.
We listened to it in because it came with the MP3
That's right.
code,
yeah,
and so we listened to it that way, so that you
And
didn't
it
have
was
to
all
open
right.
it.
It was
Yeah.
all right. Like Chinese Democracy's okay.
No, I didn't include it. We didn't include the spaghetti incident. I
Right.
didn't include that.
Right.
That was to me because
Well, I mean-
I probably had about 5 songs off the spaghetti incident.
Yeah, and I mean, I wrestled with Lies too, but like, there's enough original stuff, and there's a couple of
Well,
live
Lies,
performances.
The second half of Lies is original stuff.
Right,
It's
it's
just
like all
acoustic.
acoustics.
Right.
That's
So-
where 1 in a Million comes in.
Yeah.
Well, the first half of Lies is actually it's a fake live recording. It's actually their early demos, and they just put crowd noises in the background just because it was
I knew it sounded
cheaper.
funny.
You know what?
Interesting.
It didn't sound fake when it came out.
Well, they did Mama Kins on that.
Which
I
Which
wish
I like.
wish I would have see that having that knowledge, like I would have listened differently.
Lies is a good record. Like
It
it's
is.
a
No,
little,
you gotta-
it's a little E EP.
it to me, you didn't need that knowledge to hear it. I mean, when
I don't know, I like head trips.
I like doing bands that I grew up with
Mm-hmm.
because I don't read up on them. I don't want to fucking know I don't want to know. I want to experience it the way I experienced it when the records came out.
Right.
I don't look back at it as history. It was part of my life. So I don't want to know that like Gibby Clark was a hired hand and he got treated. No,
Basically.
man. To me, he was fucking part of Guns N' Roses.
Well, he was.
You know that's
but
and I don't want that tainting
Tainted.
or finding out that they were demos and they put. Nah, I don't want to know that shit.
Yeah.
You know
I think
what?
it's cool. 'cause
You know,
I
keep
love
your
that
behind
band.
the music shit to yourself.
But it's fun to know that stuff, you know.
I hated finding out that the Monkees were a fake band.
Oh, that's obvious.
Yeah,
but
come on,
I
man.
think, but I like Peter's little bit, the tidbit of information.
So the four of us have combed through the discography, and we've each pulled out 20 songs that we are now going to bounce off of each other in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for Guns N' Roses. That being said, I still think I say this a lot, but easily, in this case, I think it's the most true. We could have picked an album and said, here, Appetite, and that's it.
Dude, I mean, even Use Your Illusion 1 is dope. Use Your Illusion 2 is good.
I'm
Use Your Illusion
not near
1 is
as
a
good.
better
You know,
record.
I'm not.
Right next door to hell.
I can't talk about it without starting to give
Without
out some of the
starting?
songs.
Okay,
so let's get
so
started.
we'll start.
Let's let Peter start since we're all
Well,
yapping.
I'm the host.
Oh,
I'll,
yeah, I'm
I'll
sorry.
go me.
That's right.
We'll
I'm
go
not
me,
the host
Peter,
here.
Bob, Fredo.
I'm
Okay.
just some guy holding a green microphone.
So
That's all right.
I'm coming with the heavy hitter out.
These women are so easy.
Oh, Peter, you're gonna get a lot of that. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Guns N' Roses.
I'm coming out with a heavy hitter. I wanted to shy away from the song, but you can't. You fucking can't. Welcome to the jungle.
Nope.
You of all people.
No.
What?
That is just
No,
madness.
look. I know how you feel about the hits.
Uh-huh.
And again, I play the game.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The game part is dumb to me.
No,
I've
not
always
to-
thought
not
the
to
game
me.
part
Nah,
was
that's
dumb.
the fun part. But
The
and so
game.
I said I'm gonna go with one of the major hits
Uh-huh.
off
But-
of that.
But welcome to the jungle.
Dude, it's I mean, when you first put it on.
I got an erection
and
the first time I heard it.
the
Like
opening,
literally.
and you're like, what the fuck
What's happening?
is this?
And then,
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's
dude.
quintessential
There
Guns
was
N' Roses.
nothing-
I get it.
There was nothing like that.
I get it. But I play the game.
Okay, but two of us have it.
What
Me
a
and
stupid
Freshie, right?
game. Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
And what, Peter, why did you not put it?
Because I think everybody in the world has heard "Welcome to the Jungle" at this point, and
Yeah.
if we're making a starter pack, I mean, I realize that like a lot of their they had a shit ton of hit songs, and that probably everyone has heard. But I think "Welcome to the Jungle" is the one that like everybody has heard.
He's playing the game.
Okay, yeah. But here's where I want to negate that, because obviously I knew that one going in.
Right.
But when I pushed play on this playlist and that started, I was like, fuck yeah, that's it.
It's true.
Dude,
and you look at it too like this. Peter, you saw Guns N' Roses
Yeah.
live on their tour. If they didn't play Welcome to the Jungle, there would have been like a Montreal style riot. Like
probably
people would have burned the fucking place down that you were at. So That's why I think it's quintessential.
You know what? This is where the game comes
Like
in.
Civil War is a cool song, but you know what? If they don't play Welcome to the Jungle, people are fucking burning that building to the ground. And you have 1991 all over again.
I will tell you,
minus crispy James Hetfield.
I will tell you that it is audio Viagra.
Yeah.
Because when I first heard that, I literally got an erection.
Dude,
back
it's
then.
amazing.
I was just like, holy fuck, I'm a man. I'm a goddamn man.
It's a great tone setter for an album. It was a great tone setter for the band. Like,
Yeah, we get it. But by the same token, I don't have it on.
All right.
Okay.
You guys are
Write it down
balls.
because it is.
got
Oh,
it.
you got to try for you use computer
yeah.
machine.
Peter, it is your turn, good sir.
I'm gonna go to the song right after that. It's So Easy.
No, I don't have it.
What?
You know what? I don't have it.
Look at that.
don't.
You fucking clowns.
I don't.
How do you not have that?
I don't. I love it.
That's a fucking great.
I think we've made the point that anything off of Appetite.
Yeah, it's like
So okay, so that one moves on for discussion.
Yeah, it's in the discussion.
it's in the
we're gonna
discussion.
have a
I think we're
fucking-
just going to be discussing Guns N' Roses. and
Appetite
Appetite
for
for
Destruction. Okay.
That was actually the song that got me into them. I was in elementary school, and a friend of mine brought over the
Me
cassette
too.
tape,
So was I.
Oh my god! Oh god!
and we played "It's So Easy." And he's like, wait for this part, and then he lowered the volume down so that my mom wouldn't hear, and it was the part where he says "fuck off."
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my
like,
Dude,
god!
it's true. It's true.
You know what?
Curse music.
It's great.
Yeah, that's the same thing. That's so weird, Peter, because I felt the same way. Because I remember listening to it on headphones, and going, like, you can do that? Like, you can. Billy Joel never says these words. Like, my dad loves Billy Joel, and he doesn't say any of this stuff. Like, this is crazy.
This is hurting me.
Yeah, Fredo was 40.
I was in college. For the love of God,
All right,
you young punks.
Bob.
Why don't we stay with Appetite?
All right. We'll stay with Appetite. I let my kids listen to this song for the first time, and they fucking love it. Is Paradise City?
I don't have it.
Oh gosh,
I don't have it.
Man,
I don't have it.
That's a tough.
Oh.
I don't know how that slides. Again, you would have a place revolting if Guns N' Roses doesn't play Paradise City live.
You know what? I said I didn't have Welcome to the Jungle.
I remember watching the video.
I did have it.
Of course you did. Everybody does.
No, I crossed. I had crossed. I had to change. This is what happened. When we decided to go get rid of the other song,
Oh, okay.
it opened up a slot,
Okay,
and
all
so
right.
I put it in.
Yeah,
so,
because like
okay,
I
so-
remember as a
so I did
kid
have it.
watching the Paradise City video, and they filmed it at Giant Stadium, the first half of it, and like Axl's wearing that white leather outfit, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And like they're playing and spitting everywhere, and
Yeah.
like smoking cigarettes, and I'm like, this doesn't happen anymore. Like.
It doesn't.
Kids don't
it didn't-
watch
trust me,
music
it didn't
videos.
happen then, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like this whole like concept of like you've got these dirty looking motherfuckers just up there. And then I think the second half of the video they switch to like an Edinburgh music festival and the place is going nuts and like Slash plays that fucking riff the second half of that song that just doesn't end. And it just
They go into double time.
yeah, and it just it dominates my face.
Look, you know when you say it doesn't end, what's great about Guns N' Roses, and a couple of my tracks later on will emphasize this, is that they were on par with Iron Maiden when it came to songs that never ended.
Yeah.
I it took me an hour and a half to get here. I think I heard four Guns N' Roses songs.
And the thing about Paradise City too is it's basically two songs. Because you have like the first half of the song where he's doing his little thing and he blows the whistle, and then the second half of the song, which is just Slash going nuts,
Going crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny.
But the funny part is it's on none of your lists. But we're all sitting here talking about the song, smiling affectionately. Like that song's great. I love it.
You know, it's funny when you talk about the dirty look. Is that I remember when I was in elementary school, the first time I saw the look of the yeah way back when. I remember the first time I saw the Ramones, a picture of the Ramones.
Yeah, totally.
And seeing it, I'm like, these guys
Ew.
are dirty.
Like,
It's like they don't want to take a bath either. I'm gonna like the Ramones.
All right, so what do you have, Mr.
Yes,
Fredo?
Fredo.
Okay, we're gonna stay on Appetite for me, and this song definitely defines me, if any of you guys know me, and I know you two guys here do, Out to Get Me.
I got it.
Because I'm so fucking paranoid.
I don't have it.
Just to
I
let you know
don't.
that I've been paranoid for years. It's not something that happened
I
recently.
don't.
Because of the PTSD. No, I've always been paranoid.
Peter, Out to Get Me.
I don't have it.
Okay, so it's a 2
That's
though.
because the two of you
It's
are
so
dumb.
wonderful that like we all have different favorite songs on Appetite for Destruction because that's all we're doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep the trend going then. I'm going
right.
to stay right there with Appetite too. Mr. Brownstone.
Oh yeah,
I got that one.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
yeah.
So that's 3 of
Yeah.
4.
I got Brownstone.
All right. Peter?
I'm gonna go away from Appetite.
Whoa,
Um,
whoa.
We can do that.
Slow down, race car. Slow the fuck down.
Coma.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't either. So now might be a good time to introduce the new trash protocol in case we need it. If we don't have 10 songs in the conversation, which I think we should,
We will.
but if for some reason we don't, we each get to pull 2 songs out of the trash. One being from our own list that we want reintroduced to the conversation, and one from somebody else's list that we thought was really close.
All right.
So Coma, that's 2 of you.
Yeah, I got it. That's a great example of fucking the epic.
Yes.
10
And
minutes
they
and 13 fucking seconds.
Jesus.
They actually played that when I saw them
Oh, that's
2 years
cool.
ago. Like that was a song that like I was not expecting them to pull out. Like
See, that might be like a game changer. I saw Velvet Revolver, which is obviously the only thing I can compare it to. But
Not
like,
even close though. Those
I
guys
know.
are
No Axel,
pussies.
but
Yeah.
but it's the same band. So, but
Kinda. I mean, it's Duff and Slash.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's like a sober Duff and Slash.
Yeah, which
and
already-
Duff looks amazing.
He still looks amazing. I
Yeah.
saw him not too long ago.
He's fit and trim and like sobered and all kinds of shit.
yeah.
but I definitely think
he's a billionaire too.
He's a
he?
billionaire?
Yeah, after the band broke up, he went back to college and studied economics, and he invested in Microsoft and Starbucks and shit right before they
Holy
blew up.
shit.
Good for him.
yeah. I wonder if
But
he'd
like
lend me
he's
some
set
money.
for life.
Hey,
And he's in
doesn't-
Guns N' Roses.
And he doesn't bathe.
Yeah. No, he looks good though. He's got that good look. He looks like the hot mom at the gym. Like he's got that look to
Yeah.
him, you know what I'm saying? Like she's done some shit. She's seen some shit. But,
She's
you know what?
but
she's
you
pretty
know,
hot now.
She made it through.
yeah.
she's made it through to the other side. All right, Bobby.
I am gonna do. I don't think anybody else will have it. But you know what? You might, because this thing is all over the place. I'm just gonna say 14 years.
I got it.
I love that song.
I got it.
I don't. But
Really?
I don't. But you know what?
3 out of 4.
I got that 20th slot open. I can use it.
I love 14 years
And we both heard the song
on the way here.
Yeah.
Because Use Your Illusion 2 is the lesser of the 2 Use Your
I
Illusions.
love that album.
But the first 2 songs on Use Your Illusion 2 are dope. And 14 years is. I don't even know who sings 14 years.
It's Izzy and then Izzy and Axel in the chorus,
Okay.
and that's why I put it on my list, because on both of the Use Your Illusions albums there were a couple of Izzy songs, and I was like, okay, these need to be part of the conversation because Axel actually stepped away and let Izzy sing a couple songs.
So here's something we didn't talk about in the open and before we get to Fredo's pick. Obviously, Axel, a control freak. Is this what happened with the band?
A little bit.
I think it. I think it got to be too much.
Well, yeah, and Axel does have mental issues.
Yes, he
and,
does.
and he has aggressiveness issues.
Yes.
and I think he, as
Dude, they
great
wouldn't-
as I recall, as great as the band was, they had friction with everybody.
Yes.
And Axel would tell everybody, go fuck yourself. It didn't matter who it was. And I think that started to play on
The rest of the band.
right, the rest of the band, and also on the public perception.
Yeah, because like they couldn't do a show without there being a riot,
Right.
Or, like
Yeah.
Guns and I
Them
think,
walking off stage.
Yeah, Axel very much had like Lauryn Hill tendencies, where like show starts at 8, I'll be there by midnight.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And like the rest of the band, they're just there, kind of waiting.
You know,
Yeah.
and then starting with starting fights with like Metallica, You
well,
know,
that one really wasn't a fight. That
But
was James Hetfield caught on fire, and Axl Rose left 10 minutes into his set in Montreal. My throat hurts, dude. I got to get out of here. We're having sound problems because I watched the clip of it. I just watched it doing the show.
Yeah, but the perception again back then was that there was major beef because
There probably was, but
I mean that was as I recall, that was a big deal.
And
like
addiction,
a big,
and
that was the
addiction
equivalent
issues.
of, that was the equivalent of the hip hop.
Yeah.
Beef.
Like they
Coast, East
kicked
Coast.
Steven Adler out of the band because
He was a drug
too
addict.
much of a drug addict. Like they're like, dude, we
Hey,
like
man.
drugs, but you
Love
are out
them.
of control. Like that's what happened with Adler.
Bro.
They brought him back in Cincinnati, and he played some because he had like a stroke too. Isn't that correct?
think-
Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I like the way
well, I'm trying to include
Peter's
in
our
the-
fact
yeah.
checker.
but I'm trying to include Peter in the conversation.
No,
is
it's
what I'm
great because
doing
we
here.
need a fact checker.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and Peter's is it.
It could very easily run away from Peter.
Yeah,
here,
he had a
so-
stroke, and like they kicked him out of the band because I think guys were trying to get sober. But Steven Adler was like, "Yeah, fuck
Well,
all
when
that."
you do 10 lines of coke and he does 15,
Well, yeah,
you know?
you're like, dude, you got a
Well,
problem.
he couldn't play anymore because he was getting so fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And when they were recording Civil War, they had to splice together like so many different takes of his recordings because he could not get the timing right.
Yeah,
And then that
Well-
same year, they played Live Aid or Farm Aid, and just to troll him, the band played their cover of Down on the Farm, and Steven Adler didn't even know the song. So it was just like, okay, I'm going to drum what I think is the drum part. And if you watch the video, you kind of see like Duff being like, okay, it kind of goes like this, like trying to help him along,
Yeah.
but like,
and then they brought in what
Was it Sorum?
Matt Sorum
Matt
from
Sorum,
the Cult or whatever.
Yeah.
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 But that was then, and this is now. Fredo.
We're not
He's
done
the,
talking
he's,
about Steve
he's, he's
Adler.
the Sammy Hagar of Guns N' Roses drummers.
Matt Sorum.
Yeah.
He did a job.
Hey, he did a great job.
Yeah, he did a job.
He did a great
that-
job, man.
You know, he did his job. He
People-
got paid.
People who knew
Checks cleared.
people who knew the band but didn't know the members of the band, which is probably 90% of the people who were out there at the time.
Because Axel slash
Yeah,
right,
and
Duff,
then
and then the rest.
yeah, and if you knew Duff, you kind of knew the band.
Yeah, if you knew
You
Duff,
know?
you were like, cool. And that's the thing. They had a band, guy named Axel, guy named Slash, guy
Right,
named
right.
Duff, guy named Izzy,
Yeah.
and Steve. Like,
Oh, my name is Steve.
yeah, basically.
Hey,
and
hey,
he's the most fucked up guy in the band.
Hey,
Steve.
Hey, who's the guy on your drums? Steve.
That's Steve.
But like to the casual Guns N' Roses fan, Steve was out, Matt Sorum came in. Nobody fucking knew.
Nobody cares.
Shrug. That was then. This is now.
Yeah, basically, that was then. This is now.
That wasn't.
That was then.
That was the Monkees. There's a whole different
and This
episode.
is now.
They should have been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
All right.
Anyway, all right. Let me get back to.
Guns N' Roses are.
I know. Let me see.
I don't have that one.
No. Settle down, everybody. I'm trying to get fancy like everybody else did.
What does that mean?
Okay. Offer Use Your Illusion 2. Estranged.
I got it.
I got it.
Nah.
I love that
3.
that soft beginning.
You like things soft. I thought you liked them.
It happens with age.
Fair enough. This is why you should have used Welcome to the Jungle.
You know where you are. You in the jungle, baby. And I'll tell you this. To me, that should have been the last song on the album.
Okay.
Like they ended it with You Could Be Mine, but that should have been the last
You
song.
Could Be Mine's a good song.
No, they ended it with My World, the industrial song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
because what do you call it? I went off the Spotify list.
Yeah.
Yeah, My
And-
World's
My
the
World's
last
the last
song.
song.
No, I thought it was
No,
You
no,
Could
it's
Be
My
Mine.
World.
No, wait,
It's
you know what?
Estranged, You Could Be Mine, Don't Cry, alternative lyrics, and then My World. I'm looking at
Because I remember as a kid, like getting to the end of the album, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
That's the same reaction I had when I was listening to this. I was like,
I-
what the
for
shit?
some reason, all right, so I'm wrong about it. Estranged was the second to last.
You're right, I'm wrong.
I got no problem. You're right. I'm wrong. All right, go fuck yourselves. It was the second to last album. Song, and I heard it, and of course, there's another fucking 9-minute 23.
Oh yeah.
9-hour 23-minute song.
And they made videos for these songs.
yeah, I
know.
know.
And that's the
I
crazy
know.
part.
But
Yeah.
to me, like when that song ended, I was like, I'm spent. I'm done. And then they
They made a video for an 11-minute song,
Yeah.
and it got played all the time.
all the time.
Yep.
They had a trilogy of videos that were like, if you
Yes.
put them all together, it's
Yes.
like an hour of
It literally-
music television.
I told you. I heard 4 songs on the way
It's
down
crazy.
here.
And they told a story that made no sense whatsoever.
They
Oh,
made they made
With
sense at the time.
With Axel and the dolphins on the fucking cargo ship or whatever. Like, you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Look, the fucked up youth at the time, it made sense.
I don't know.
All right.
We watched it and loved
My
it.
wife and I were arguing about the November Rain video because she's like, no. I was like, dude, she dies at the end. Like, no, she doesn't. The song's not about that. I was like, the song's got nothing to do with the fucking video.
Nothing.
Stephanie
She dies.
Seymour dies at the end
She's
because she's
dead.
got that weird thing going down half her face when she's
fucking
laying
dead.
in the coffin.
She's dead.
He's sad.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
What a great video.
I'm not playing that one yet, though, or at all. not tipping my hand. I'm gonna go here. Same album, Right Next Door to Hell.
I love it. I get it.
Right next door to hell. I don't.
I don't have it.
Hold on. Yeah, I got.
Somebody save me.
I have it.
Yep, I got it.
3. All right.
Right next door to hell.
It had that old.
You know what? I do have next door because I wrote next door, so it's on. 'Cause
Yes!
It's in.
Next door.
We
next
got
door.
one.
And look, you guys can say what the fuck you want.
Next door. We got one. We got one.
got one.
And it's right next door to hell.
is.
Just such an odd dude.
No, it makes sense.
Right next door to hell.
And that song, you could hear their punk roots.
But that's the thing, though.
That's
Like,
what I liked.
about Use Your Illusion 1, it's like every other song is kind of like that.
Yep.
Like, it's just fast and right in your fucking face.
Yeah.
It's 2 minutes long. Because, like, you've got Right Next Door to Hell, which is kind of like that. Perfect Crime is kind of like that. It's like they're very similar in tone.
Right.
But it's just fucking still sweet. It's the same song.
So it's in.
You know?
The
It's
bottom
in.
line is in.
Double
It's in.
Talk and Jive kind of has that same
Yep.
vibe to it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Peter. It is your turn, sir.
Going back to Appetite, Rocket Queen.
Yeah,
Yep.
I have Rocket Queen, yes.
Yep.
You can listen to a lady get fucked.
Well, it's another song where it's also like 2 songs in one.
Yeah.
Like there's the first part, and then it stops, and then it builds up into like a
Yeah,
love
the second
song
part, yeah,
at the
the
end.
second part of it's good.
I'll tell you, the first time I heard a guy say, "Here I am, your Rocket Queen," we're like, "Bruh, the fuck you mean?" Is that, yo, I guess Rocket Queen means that you're a dude.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's talking about the chick, bro.
Yeah, I know, but he says
chick.
it. He said, "Dude, that's."
I know, but
We didn't analyze songs.
yeah,
bro.
you
We
guys are
heard
just
them.
dumb idiots. All right.
So that's a 3.
Because Rocket Queen, I was talking
That's 3
to.
in it?
I was talking to. Oh, I
You
have
guys
it.
have it, and I don't.
Oh,
I
because
was-
you're stupid.
Yeah, you are. I was talking
Clearly.
to a parent, a friend of mine who's like an old punk rocker, and we were talking about Guns N' Roses and like letting your kids listen to Guns N' Roses. And like, there's obviously stuff you can't let them listen to. Rocket Queen being one of them. Like, It's So Easy being another one.
Well,
Like,
don't stop mentioning
But
songs.
I'm just saying,
I
It's So
know,
Easy
I
already
know.
got played.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
already
fine.
got played, and
Okay.
I'm going into
Some of the
the
stuff,
song
yeah.
which is Night Train. Like, you can't let your
Oh!
kids listen to Night Train because it's kind of fucked up.
Is that your pick?
Yes, that's my next one. I'm playing Night Train,
my.
and I'm
I've
ready
got
to
it.
crash and
No,
burn. I'm on the
I-
Night Train.
I had
Bottoms
it.
up. I'm on the Night Train.
I had it.
Fill my cup. I'm on the Night Train.
So that's a 2.
That shit is-
Bottoms up.
Yeah, I mean, like, and that's like, you have to be very sporadic about the stuff you let your kids listen to. 'cause
Right.
It'll fuck them up.
There's definitely NC-17.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
And so what? We got 2 on that one.
That was 2. Yep.
Okay. So and speaking of NC-17,
All right.
actually, I think this one would be X, at least one. It's not pornographic. However, off of Lies, Used to Love Her.
I got it.
I got it.
I don't.
I love
So
that
that's
song.
That's you know what?
I love it.
I relate to that
I
song.
love her, but I had to kill her.
She bit so much, she drove me nuts, and I was happier this way.
Talking about murdering a woman.
I just
And I'm 11 going, this is normal behavior?
to me, the line where I think where I could relate because of the girl I was dating at the time was, and I could still hear her complain.
Yeah.
Because like the girl lived in another town, and I swear there were times I'm laying in my fucking bed. We didn't have fucking cell phones or anything, and I'm just laying there, and I could swear I could hear her fucking just yapping.
She's buried right in my backyard.
Oh yeah. Luckily I moved.
Well, speaking of being buried, would you bury her in the Garden of Eden. I got Garden of Eden, baby.
No.
I have it.
All right,
No.
two.
No.
That's
it.
okay. That's
That's
okay.
it.
It's not another punk rock song.
Yeah.
All right, Peter.
Okay, I'm gonna go with an obvious one. November Rain.
I got it.
Yep, I got it.
That's
You
in.
can't- Yeah.
You can't
You
not.
can't.
How many are
can't.
in right now?
2.
Dustin
because
Dustin
when it's all
Bones,
when it's all said and done,
or
like
next door to hell.
that's gonna be his masterpiece.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That scene in the video where he's where he's sitting there playing that piano. That's a vision that's
Masterpiece,
burned into your fucking head.
Masterpiece is a tough one because I think you can, and I'll just play it because it kind of goes hand in hand. I think you could say "Sweet Child of Mine"
I don't have it.
is kind of
I do.
is because
I do.
That was like the radio friendly also 2 songs
Yeah.
because you have the beginning of it that's very much like fucking eyes of skies
Yeah.
and then it kind of slows down and it gets a little harder at the end.
Where
of it
do
too.
we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Where
like
do
it was
we
kind of the perfect song for Guns N' Roses because
yeah.
it made it like your mom could hear that and go, "Oh, they're good.
Oh, they're good, man.
Yeah,
You
like-
can buy the album."
Okay, that has a woman
Thanks,
being raped by a robot on the inside cover of it. Sure, you know, like I won't look at that part, but that "Sweet Child of Mine" song is very nice.
So and listen to what Bobby's listening
Yeah.
to.
And what's funny is I always ask the listeners, what's the essential songs for the artist. My mom is the one who put "Sweet Child of Mine"
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
'Cause it's safe.
because she didn't hear my next song.
And even in the video, though, like the video that they look like they showered, like Axl's hair is very straight and clean looking.
Yeah.
Like they look like nice boys who've just maybe gone astray a little
Yeah,
bit.
you know what? Maybe they did something naughty, but you know what? They're okay. They're okay.
I tell you what, I have a very stupid reason for not having it.
What's that?
Sheryl Crow ruined that song for me.
Oh, I don't even care.
I know, and
she-
most
she made
people
it-
would.
what she
She
do?
did a cover of it,
Oh, so
and
what?
it completely. Yeah, you say that,
That's-
but I heard it, and it completely destroyed the song for me, and I can't get it out of my head. All I can think
That's
about is
their
her
ballad.
garbage cover.
Like that's
Yeah.
their like power ballad, and
Well-
it's still like, wow, that's still pretty rocking. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like.
Yeah.
That's
Look-
way different from "I'm on my way home, sweet home" or
Yeah.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
that's their version of like every rose has its thorn.
thorn.
It's like you're a pussy. This is our version of that song.
Hey, look, you know what? I love you.
Yeah,
Now bring me some smokes.
yeah.
I love you.
go?
Always have.
All right. All right. See, now this is the song you couldn't let your mother play. You're crazy.
Got it.
Off of the one off
Appetite.
Appetite.
I don't have it.
What?
I don't have your crazy.
You're fucking crazy.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Does it count if I put the Lies version on my list?
Yes,
I think so. It's the
I
same
like
song.
the Lies version better.
Yeah, but the live
Yeah.
version. Here's the thing with that. It's acoustic. It's kind of
I've been
slowed down.
looking everywhere.
Like-
I
like-
said, I've been looking for you.
I could say the "You're Crazy" in the Lies version is like somebody talking to you right before they fucking kill you, while the version of Appetite is them just charging at you with a knife, getting ready to kill you.
So I'm going to put it right in the middle. We'll consider it a 3.
Okay.
And when we get there, we'll discuss whether
You're
it's going to be
fucking
Lies
crazy.
or Appetite.
It's good.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
All right.
I like this
So my turn.
Fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's
I'm
your turn.
gonna go with another one I feel like is obvious, but at this point in the conversation, I don't know that it is. And pretty much the other reason why I didn't go with "Sweet Child of Mine." You Could Be Mine.
I got it.
I don't have it.
I have it.
I don't.
This is why you don't have 4 people doing this.
No, I remember the song coming out and the video being big because it was Terminator 2 soundtrack.
Uh-huh.
2 or 3.
Terminator 2.
2, that's
Because I
right.
remember the single. I had the single, and everybody was stoked because everybody was amped about Terminator 2.
Right.
And everybody's amped that Guns N' Roses was coming back, so it was kind of like a twofer. And I remember Arnold's in the video, like, because he's looking at them through the robot
Right,
eye of
right,
the Terminator
right.
and shit. Like, it's so weird what I remember of all this stuff.
I like that song, but I still associate it to that punk kid in fucking Terminator 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Edward Furlong.
Yeah,
it
he's-
ain't his fault.
Fuck him.
Ain't his
That's
fault.
you know?
Fuck that little
Yeah.
kid.
Ain't
What's
his
funny
fault.
is
It's a great
I
film.
mean, you still picked it, so I guess
I
you're
like it 'cause I like
slightly
the
ahead of
song.
me.
Yeah.
I like the song, but I just shot that kid in the
I like
throat.
it. I mean, I like it, but it's not on my list.
Yeah.
There's other songs that I like more.
Hey, man, that
And
happens.
I'm gonna do it this one. And
Well, it's Peter's turn.
Oh, it's Peter. I thought it was my turn.
No,
I
Peter-
thought Peter just went.
No,
I put You
okay,
Could Be
he
Mine.
did it.
Right.
He did it.
I'm gonna go with Locomotive.
I got it.
Nope, don't have it.
That's two. It's a twofer. It's in. All right, Bob.
I'm gonna go with, and I will. I don't want to say fight because that's very tough, but I guess in the spirit of Guns N' Roses, I will fight anyone that disagrees with me. It's better than the original. Is Live and Let Die.
I didn't put it, and the only reason I didn't put it is because I know 99 out of 100 times Justin will not let a fucking cover go.
That cover is so good.
You're 100% right. It is so much better than the original.
Sure.
Don't have it.
Of course not.
Don't have it.
Yeah,
Oh.
because if
When you were young,
you
your
get
heart was an open book, and
Oh,
to
no.
listen to like the booze kind of filled background
yeah.
singing of Duff, and, you know you did, you know you did, you know you did. It's so good.
and in this half
It's so awesome.
then what you left.
And the little flute.
I just love his voice when he just
awesome.
give it a cry.
You know,
Live and let die.
I don't even not have it because it's a cover. I just don't have it because it just didn't
If
make
you
my
would,
20.
Wow,
if
that's
you would have,
crazy.
if you would have voted for that song, I would choke you with this cord because we left out Spaghetti Incident,
Uh-huh.
and it's all covers.
Yeah.
I would. I would-
I like the Guns N' Roses covers, and I like when.
So do
when-
I.
I
Because
like
they
when,
do covers well.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with the Afghan Wigs. That was my big thing with the Afghan Wigs is they do covers well.
Yeah.
They make because they
So-
make them their own.
Yeah.
First they pick great songs,
Yes.
and then they make them their own.
Yeah. All right, Fredo.
Is it me?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure if you're starting to get a feel for what I was like when I was a youth,
What is on this list? I'm sorry.
but let's go off Use Your Illusion 2 once again. Get in the Ring.
I
Nope.
love Get in the Ring.
That-
I love
don't
that
put-
song so
And
much.
fuck you, Bob Guccione Jr.
too.
You're just mad because
your dad gets more pussy than you
do.
Suck you.
Get in
Fuck
the
my
ring.
fucking dick. Yeah.
Get in the ring, motherfucker. Get in the ring.
It's so like.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's great.
That's if that was that.
So that's
I have it.
Okay,
I
so
love
you
Get in the
too.
Ring.
That
It's so
fucking-
stupid.
God,
It's so dumb. Like
It
in
is.
hindsight, it's just stupid.
But for me, it's so what we were back then.
Yeah.
You know, aggressive. Like, yeah, what you looked at me wrong. Get
Well, I think it also sums up Axl's personality
Oh,
at that
fuck
point, where
yeah.
like he would jump into the crowd and punch people in the face if they took a photo of him. Like, you can't do that, patron. Like, how dare you?
How dare you? How dare you pay $50 to come see me and take a picture?
all right.
And just the fact that he calls out a bunch of people
Yeah.
and then that
And
part,
like he tells Bob Guccione he's gonna fucking kick his ass.
you're just mad because your dad gets more pussy,
Pussy.
than
It's like,
you.
dude, you're
Like,
you're a
what the-
maniac.
whoa.
Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. And the rest of the band has to go along with this, and they're like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, probably. You know, it's Axl.
Yeah.
Just
Just let Axl do it.
let him talk. man.
Axel
Let
do
him
what
get it
Axel
out.
do.
Yeah.
So just for frame of reference, I have 8 left.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put this one out here. It was a live. Move to the City off of Lies.
Nope.
Nah, I don't have it.
It's okay. It's
I don't have it,
That's
but I
why
love
you-
it.
good.
That's
time
why
for
he has
misses.
8 left.
Good time for some misses. We've only had 3 whiffers: Paradise City, Live and Let Die, and Move to the City.
Which doesn't make any sense to me how Paradise City is a miss. You guys are maniacs.
All right, Peter.
Double Talk and Jive.
I got it.
I don't.
I don't.
So that's a 2.
And
All right,
I like
Bob?
Double Talk and Jive, but I just don't have it.
Yeah.
Here, hang on. Let me
You're just gonna add it.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna add it. I just like looking at the records and the names of the songs. Let me see. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know if anybody else is gonna have this one, but I really dig it. Is You Ain't the First?
No.
I really like that song.
Nope.
Let's see.
I tried so hard to do it. It's
No.
good. It's a good one. I think Izzy sings.
Oh no, I do have it.
Izzy Stradlin sings that one too, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I do have it
Yeah, I like that.
because
I
it
like
sounds
that
like
one.
yeah. And I wrote in my little notes. I wrote almost sounds like outlaw country.
Yeah, it's cool. Like it's got that vibe
Yeah.
to it.
I just wrote one ST.
So
as opposed to
goodbye to you, girl.
Okay,
So long.
this could be-
farewell.
This will be my swing and a miss.
All right, go ahead.
That was a good time for him. We have 17 in the combo and 2 all the way in.
I'm gonna go with Mama Ken.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was looking for the non-live version of that. I was like,
Yeah.
come on, put it on the record. Fuck.
All right. Let me.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, now's the time for your whiffers. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go whiff because it's off of Chinese Democracy.
I'm not even paying attention to you.
I'm not.
Catcher in the Rye.
Peter, what do you got?
No, I don't have that.
That's fine.
Yeah, make it
Yeah,
official.
me neither.
There it is. It's official. All right, Peter.
I'm gonna go with the one that I picked from Chinese Democracy.
Nope.
Better.
Nope.
You know what's funny? That was song 21. Those were the two. Better and Catcher in the Rye were
If
the two
Better
songs.
would have made it to the convo
Without
Paradise City,
I'd have
Bro,
jumped
I
out
didn't
your
go.
window.
I didn't vote for Paradise City, and I would
So
have
stupid.
changed something on here and made it.
Out of all the songs on Chinese Democracy, like that one to me sounds almost like it could be
Yeah.
like a classic Guns
Yeah,
N' Roses song.
That's what I felt. I was like, okay, like it's obviously missing Slash, and that it's
Look, I haven't.
Yeah,
Heard, I haven't
And
heard
it's got
that
like a
song
stupid
since-
like Limp Bizkit drum beat in the beginning, but like
Yeah,
other than
I'm
that,
out.
like it's not bad.
I haven't heard that song since it came out. So there you go.
Hey,
Chinese Democracy.
all right, Bob.
I'm just gonna go and say Civil War.
Yep.
I got it.
I do not.
God, how does it not get all the way through? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Whoa.
I don't need your Civil War.
Let's see.
Apparently, you need his vote
Yeah.
though to get it in.
Golly.
What's so civil about war anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Look
that.
at the
line.
soldier highway,
So good.
away I always done. But I love the beginning.
It's
of it.
awesome. Yeah, that whole song is dope.
What we have here.
Yeah, it's Philly. Yeah, that's
But-
a great.
But he goes on after that.
It's
They
very
don't
to
care.
communicate.
And then you have what we had here today. That's the way he wants it.
That's the way he gets it.
Fredo.
Don't try to speed this up, Justin.
Yeah, settle the fuck down, bro.
Yeah.
This is gonna be what it is.
Yeah, this is. What
I
it
heard
is.
this one.
This is what you asked.
I heard
for.
this one before, like at about 10 minutes before I got in here,
Uh-huh.
and I started speeding. Cause I love the beginning of it with the sitar, pretty tied up.
Oh, nope. That was
No.
song 22.
It's a good one. I don't have it.
He had sitar.
It's good. I mean, it's good, but it's not on the list.
I
bro.
think I'm realizing, like, other than a
The sitar.
yes, Fredo, it had sitar, but I think that was its downfall for me. Other than, like, I did definitely pick out a couple that were off the
Pretty
beaten
tied
Guns N'
up
Roses
now.
path. But if you look at my choices, I'm leaning heavily on that punk rock side, like the boom, kick
And
you
you know,
in the face
and,
stuff.
and I will give you one
which
thing
is
with,
cool,
with that
and they
one
do it
is
very well.
yeah,
They had that. It almost had a Motley Crue feel because he had that cowbell that was kind of like
Mhm.
pretty tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, fuck you. Yeah, let's move on.
it was a miss.
Sweet miss.
All right. Well, that's speaking of the punk rock up tempo stuff. Perfect Crime.
Nope.
No.
I have it.
Hey,
I like Perfect
That's
Crime.
two,
God damn it, it's a perfect crime, motherfucker. It's a perfect crime. Like that's a lyric in that song.
How does Guns N' Roses? You know what? Guns N' Roses is the epitome of the mother of my youngest child because they're fucking bipolar.
Oh yeah,
Because-
no, totally.
Yeah,
They
because,
Especially
because
are.
they do some of the most beautiful.
Yeah.
especially that album.
Yeah, that
some of-
album is all
yeah.
over the place.
Yeah.
Some of the most beautiful power ballads. They really do. And then they come out with shit like,
Yeah.
you're fucking crazy and
Yeah.
I'm going to bury you. And
Yeah, no, it's great, dude.
All right, Peter.
Um,
1, 2.
on that same album, Don't Damn Me.
I got it.
nope.
That's 2. All right, Bob. Down to my last 3.
I got a few too.
Has anyone done Dust and Bones?
Nope.
I'm just gonna throw it out there.
No.
Dust and Bones.
I don't got it.
God, you guys-
No.
Okay, I'm going to go off of lies. I can't believe we haven't said this one.
Yeah,
You already know what I'm
I already
going
know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Our little patient.
it's beautiful.
I don't got it.
You got it?
I don't.
I have it.
You don't have it because you don't have a fucking heart.
Okay.
The video where Slash is playing with the
Yeah,
snake
yeah,
and like the scene of the girls changing,
Yeah,
like 'cause
exactly.
he'd be fucking all these chicks.
What? Yeah.
Even at like 9, I was like, I know what he's doing. Like, these girls aren't wearing
how
any
do you make
clothes.
how do you make a love song
Yeah.
when you're in the middle of a fucking orgy?
It's great.
You know.
And there's nothing wrong with
Bob,
that.
I mean Peter, do you have it?
I don't have it.
What the
Whistling.
fuck is wrong with you?
Whistle. I mean, they don't have Paradise City. Like they clearly weren't motivated the
You
way
know,
we
yeah.
were as.
See, this
as
is what
youths.
happens. Right, exactly. This is what happens when you look back and you weren't in the moment. God damn all of you.
Well, I mean, how can you? That's not my fault. I just wasn't exposed to it.
You should have
I was
been
listening
there.
to like In Excess at the time.
In Excess is still cool.
Yeah, but I listened to what my mom listened to. What do you want from my life?
I need you tonight.
Yeah.
You know it's true.
Totally.
You can stay the night.
Don't have to tell you.
All right, so you had patience, right? So it's my turn.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about this one. I think as a matter of fact, I may end up dropping this one and pulling my vote to Paradise City if we need it. So instead, I'm gonna put this one out here, Shotgun Blues.
I got it.
I don't have it.
Nope.
So
I got it.
It's a 2. It's a 2.
And I got it for that old punk feel.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, I mean, I leaned heavily on that. I was trying to frame them up as like
You're like a punk band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like punky Guns N' Roses.
yeah. And there's nothing wrong with
No,
like,
there's
obviously
not.
I got
Yeah.
November Rain.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
ballads
Yeah.
that
Dude,
they do.
I like violent Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got I
That's the cool part about Guns N' Roses is they're just all over the place.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know.
They were every aspect of metal in one band.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
All right, Peter.
I'm gonna go with not punk song. Don't Cry.
Yep, I got it.
Nope.
I don't have it either.
And you said I don't have a heart.
You
Don't
know what?
Cry's a great
I take
song.
it back. I take it back. I was
Shannon
wrong.
Hoon. That was
Yeah.
Shannon Hoon from Blind Melons in that. Because
Yeah.
when you saw the video, you're like, who's that guy that looks like Axl, kinda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Then he died.
Actually, I always thought
Dead
he looked
as
like Mickey
fuck.
Dolenz of the Monkees. He does in the Blind Rain video. That must have been right before he took that last hit.
Interesting.
Dead
that's
as
it.
fuck.
What? It is fuck.
Dead as fuck is true.
All right, Bob.
I know nobody's going to have it, but I just want to throw it out there because I really like it, is Bad Obsession.
I don't have it. No.
I don't have it.
All right, I like Bad Obsession. You ain't special, so who you fooling?
It's a good time for those.
All right, this is my last song,
All right.
and I'm doing it just for the goddamn entrance, man. The guitar opening, Bad Apples.
I don't have it, but I like it.
I love it.
I love
No.
all these songs.
Peter, save me, Peter.
He doesn't have it.
I don't have it.
Oh, you kick me right in the jaws. I'm
Kick
drowning.
me in the Jimmy.
All right, that's it for me.
All right.
So whatever you guys got, I don't have it.
I got 2 left.
Okay.
Where are you at, Bob?
I don't know.
Bob's at 27.
I'm just here. I'm just here.
Where are you at, Peter?
I got one left.
All right. Well, hang on. I got Civil War. So 14 years. Next Door to Hell. Dust and Bones. Live and Let Die. Don't Cry. You Ain't Special. Jungle. Night Train. Brownstone. Rocket. Queen City. But that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 songs. The rest I'm just making up as I go along.
So here's what I'm going to do.
I knew that was coming.
Here's what I'm going to do.
All right.
I don't feel strong
I'm
about
not
these
doing
last
homework.
2, so I'm forfeiting my last 2
Whoa!
to bring Paradise City into the conversation.
Oh,
So it comes out of the
well,
trash.
you know what? Here's what I'm going to tell you. We got to hear the last 2.
Yeah, what are I just want to
Okay.
hear them just to talk about Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
My last 2 that I am forfeiting, these aren't official plays, My Michelle and Think About You.
They're both good tunes.
Yeah.
I love
I just
My
didn't feel
Michelle.
strong about them.
No, I already said My Michelle was
Yeah.
the one song off you usually.
Isn't My Michelle the song that's about like she used to do porno? Your daddy's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you
My
not like that
My
song?
Michelle was
I didn't
my
say I
last
didn't-
one.
I didn't.
Oh.
It's in. It's in.
It's in. Put it in.
It's in.
Because like that's your mommy works in porno. Yeah. Daddy's not around. Like how are you like? No, that song's not good.
I didn't say it wasn't
But
good.
Tuesday you can't
I said
sleep.
that.
Wow.
I would say. I said that is the least.
I mean that's the opening line of the song.
I know.
Your
That riff is just dirty.
yeah,
like,
your
dun,
daddy.
dun, dun,
I
dun,
didn't
dun,
say
dun,
I
dun.
didn't like it.
Your
I
mommy
said-
works in porno. Now that daddy's not around. It's like no, this song's just not for me.
No, I said on the album.
And like this
It
is
was
talking about
the
like credit
least.
cards or something.
I like.
on it, too.
Look, trust me. I would like to meet this Michelle.
Yeah.
I've been looking for her for about 20 years now.
But if
So-
you, that's the weird thing. Like, there's a lot of like 2-part songs
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
it kind of slows down towards the end of it a
Very
little bit.
manic band.
Yeah. Oh, they're fucking great.
I told you
dude.
they were bipolar.
Yeah. So just for
Now,
posterity,
what's in? What's actually on the
my
list?
Yeah,
So-
what's made it? What's made it through?
the only 2 in
Only 2.
Only 2?
I gotta
Right
go
Next
home
Door to
soon.
Hell
Okay.
and November Rain are unanimous
Wow.
decisions.
Wow.
In.
So odd.
In. I also want to put this out there. Between all of us playing and what made the conversation, the only song that did not get played off of Appetite is Anything Goes. Everything else got played. So,
Just goes to show
Oh,
you.
yeah, there you
yeah.
go. Yeah.
So, again, I hate to keep hammering that point home.
Can I add?
You got 8 more songs. Yeah, you gotta. It's not gonna get through.
All
Can
right.
I add 1 in a million? the song really speaks.
Get in
to
the
me.
ring, motherfucker!
I love Get in the Ring.
All right. So the 2 in again, right next door to Hell, November Rain.
I gotta tell you, I'm shocked. Only 2 made it in.
Well, I mean, it's always that one.
But it sounds like we're all looking for different things
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
So I'm trying to think of where the line is with 3, but I'm gonna start running them down. Welcome to the Jungle,
Okay.
Mr. Brownstone,
Come on.
14 Years, Estranged, Rocket Queen, Used to Love Her, Sweet Child of
I had to
Mine,
kill her.
Had to.
Garden
Sorry,
of
Justin.
Eden.
I used to love her,
But I had to kill her.
I
She bitched so much. She drove me nuts.
I fucking love
I can't remember if You Could Me Mine was a 2 or a 3, and same with Civil War.
Civil
what?
I can't remember. I know I had Civil War, and I think Peter had it too, right?
I had Civil War.
Poor
Yeah, I have that as a 3 on
All right, so
mine.
Civil War's 3. So You're
Okay.
Crazy was the middle because we had,
Yo,
We had off of 1.
and then he had it off of.
So
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good with that.
All right, so
Okay,
Dude,
so
all these songs I'm good with.
if we start at
so,
the
so
middle,
I guess we're gonna have to play the game because Bob's gonna be like, yeah, whatever,
I mean,
man.
I fucking love Guns N' Roses. I don't give a shit. I had a Guns N' Roses belt buckle at one point that I bought off eBay, and that I used to wear everywhere. It was fucking awesome. I
So-
love Guns N' Roses.
You're Crazy was the last 3, and it's number 11. So we got,
fucking crazy.
So okay, how about this? Don't even mention the ones that only got 2 votes.
so we're dropping everything after You're
I
Crazy.
say we drop all.
That's
of them.
hard.
So
I know.
So what are you getting rid of then with 2
Let-
votes?
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I'm
That's
saying
what I'm
it.
saying. Don't
Are
say
you
it.
saying?
they're out though. They're out. You're right. They're
Wait,
out though.
Peter, what do you think? You think that's the right thing to do if we got 11 fucking 3-vote songs?
If Welcome to the Jungle is on that list, you guys are fucking.
Welcome to the
idiots.
Jungle got 3.
Okay, good. Then we're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
Peter, what do you think?
I mean,
11,
How about this?
11 3-vote songs.
How about this? We can save 1 2-vote song.
All right, which
Okay, I'm
which
good
ones do
with
you
that. What about
have?
you? Let's ask Peter. I mean, we're it's bad enough he's in Florida. I mean, we're already cutting him out.
Yeah.
You ain't special. So who you fooling? Don't you give me the line.
all right, so I'm looking at the 2-vote songs, and if
Well, you wrote them
I-
down?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Pete.
I'm playing the game.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't get the game part.
oh.
I just want to listen to cool songs.
Yeah, see,
Citizenship.
but the game part is what's
doing my
essential-
homework.
What's essential to somebody who's never heard them? That's the game.
If you've
part.
lived your whole life without listening to Guns N' Roses, you've had a sad life.
Well, I
Your
guess
life
I am
sucks.
Exhibit A.
There you go. Huh?
I would vote to keep "It's So Easy" as
Well,
the 2-vote song.
We gotta hear.
Yeah,
them.
what are the
What-
two
what are
vote
the
songs?
2
I don't know what they are.
You're the only one who fucking wrote them down.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start here. Perfect Crime, Don't Damn Me, Locomotive, Patience, Shotgun Blues, Don't Cry, Night Train, It's So Easy, Out to Get Me, Get in the Ring,
It's like all of
You
them.
Ain't the First, Mom Michelle, Coma, Double Talking Jive.
I got 2 songs that I'm gonna fight for right off the bat.
Okay.
That's Coma and Get in the Ring.
No, I'm gonna say out of that list, no. I
I can leave off "Get in the Ring."
can leave off. I like Get in the Ring. But how do you?
You know,
How do you leave off?
Get in the ring, motherfucker.
How do you leave off Patience?
Because because we're gonna have the Guns N' Roses ballad. We're moving that one up to fight with 11 other songs.
I just don't
Which we
understand how
need
you
to-
could
we
just
gotta
get
get
rid of
8.
Patience. He's
Yeah.
been walking the streets tonight. He's just trying to get it right.
So
You
It's
know,
hard
he
to
doesn't-
see with so many around.
you know, he doesn't
it
like getting
doesn't
stuck.
like being stuck in the crowd.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
The streets don't change, but maybe the names. He doesn't have time for the pain.
He doesn't.
He needs you.
all right,
Who?
He needs you.
Me?
Yes.
All right,
I'm
I like
cutting
it.
most of these 2s, and then we're gonna. Here's the
And
final
then,
the final 3 2s. Patience,
Okay.
It's So Easy,
All right.
Coma. Only one of them.
I want the epic. I want the Odyssey. I want the opus. Coma. You got look. You got guys in. You got.
Uh-huh.
That song was so long that they had to bring in medics to revive him, and they didn't even cut the tape.
I'm gonna say no Coma.
Ooh.
I'm saying no.
Peter.
Fuck.
Ha
I like Coma and It's So Easy.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Right now, we're going to take them one song at a time. So let's Coma.
I love that song.
See, Peter's making sense. He loves the song. He understands.
I hate the song.
Because it's like most of their long ass songs are like the ballads, like November Rain and Estranged, whereas Coma is a long ass song that just rocks the whole way.
From beginning to end. From morning to night, because that's how long the song is.
Damn it.
10 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yes. Of deliciousness. Of hard rock and fucking mammy
Heartbeats.
jamming.
And like the last 2 minutes were like Axel's just singing with without even like stopping to take a breath.
Exactly. Listen to this shit. There it is. Look at that. He right there, he collapsed, and they brought in the fucking EMTs, and the band didn't even stop playing.
All right. Now let's.
I don't know how you can pick that over It's So Easy.
But It's So Easy. It's such a
Everybody,
classic, iconic song.
Look,
like,
It's So Easy is the epitome of everybody trying to please me, and that's not what I want. I don't
you know
want
what's funny?
everybody just fucking.
I
what?
see your sister in her
It's So
Sunday
Easy.
best.
Not on the Spotify machine, and that means I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
It's So Easy?
Yep. So I might have a swaying vote here.
I see your
Well,
sister
you-
in a Sunday
You heard.
dress.
You
Hang
heard.
on,
I
hang
mean,
on.
come on.
it's one of those songs where it's another one of those songs where if they didn't play it at a show, like people would riot. Like,
Oh, I got it right here.
yeah, that's that bass line.
Thank you very much.
Oh, this is live. Get this shit out of here.
This is what they opened with when I saw them.
Oh, yeah, that's a great opening song.
I see you standing there. Think you're so cool. Why don't you just fuck off? Come on, dude.
See,
Like,
that, you know what?
you get nothing for nothing because that's what you do.
I got- you know
Turn
what?
around, bitch. I got a use for you. Besides, you ain't got nothing better to do, and I'm bored. That is fucking rock and
God
roll.
damn it!
It's so easy.
Why did you attract? Why did you have to?
Everybody's
Why'd
trying
you
to
bring
please
up
me,
22-year-old Alfredo?
It's so easy.
All right.
Fucking
So-
violent,
easy.
fucking. Yes, yeah,
And
yeah.
since I didn't listen to it, I just bumped it to a 3 vote anyway. So there we go.
Seems to please
Peter,
me.
after I begged you to fucking to go with Coma, I'm turning my back on you, bro. Because it's so
Heel
fucking
turn.
easy.
Heel turn.
It's. I mean,
I'm sorry, bro.
Fredo's the big show. So many heel face turns. All right, so now let's get on to more pressing matters, gents, because that was just the start of this
That was
thing.
just to get it to the point where it can get cut.
All right, so now we got 12, right?
Right. And we need 8.
We need 8 of these.
all right, so we got to cut what, 4 of them.
Yep. So we got Welcome to the Jungle, Mr. Brownstone.
Mr. We can get rid of Mr. Brownstone.
I'll agree with that.
You know,
What do you think, Peter? We got 12. We need to get 8. If we can bump any out right now, that would be helpful.
Yeah, I'm fine with Mr. Brownstone.
I don't know. You sound like you want to fight for it. Get in the ring if you want to fight for it.
Well, I'm looking at what's left.
Oh, I forgot. You're Mr. Fancy with a list.
all right.
Well-
You want me? Let me run down the list, and then we'll start acts and stuff. Welcome to the Jungle, Mr. Brownstone, 14 Years, Estranged, Rocket Queen, Used to Love Her, Sweet Child of Mine, Garden of Eden, You Could Be Mine, Civil War, You're Crazy, and It's So Easy.
Okay, I can say get rid of Garden of Eden and
I'm good with that.
and the Terminator 2 soundtrack right off the bat. So there's 2. That's
So-
just me though.
I'm
I'm not speaking for the group, but I'm
Right.
just saying.
Here's what I'll tell you. I have my vote in for Estranged. That's going to be the one I lock onto because
Right.
that's what I do.
Uh-huh.
I will sell out any other fucking song to make sure that one goes through. That's me playing the game.
All right.
So Estranged is you want to get rid of what? It's easy. We'll get rid of it.
No,
It's
I
easy.
can't- I think
you
we
want to
gotta-
get rid of fuck it, whatever. I don't care. Estranged goes through.
I think we got to keep it so easy.
I think so too.
Well,
Fuck, I love
I'm
that song.
I'm good with. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Welcome to the Jungle.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. That's a gimme.
Okay.
This list
Peter-
is you failed your listening audience. Because I mean, of course everybody knows it, but it's everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and again,
yeah.
like,
I was the one. Yeah, no.
No,
I'm good.
Peter was the holdout. But
Oh, was he?
yeah,
Yeah.
because you ended up
Yeah, because
bumped
I
out
moved it right
because
because you guys
one in a
because
million.
You took off the Clan song.
It's a fucking great song.
It is. I love One in a Million, but I can't say it out loud.
You can't say it out loud.
I'll edit that
Especially
out.
you because you're white.
And
you
I'm
can't-
super liberal.
Right,
So
right.
I will edit that out.
it goes against everything that I
Yeah.
believe.
Right.
But again, I hate to like belabor the point, but yeah, I knew that song. I pushed play. I heard that
Yeah.
song, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
And literally,
Sets a tone.
it was musical fucking Viagra.
Yeah,
I'm
it sets a
telling you,
tone
man.
for the band.
Yep,
It
absolutely.
made every fucking kid going through puberty fucking just.
And the
I want to bang chicks now.
I want to bang
And the
chicks.
video when he's in the electric chair and stuff. It didn't make me want to bang chicks. It just made me want to do like bad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna rebel against things I don't even know
Rebel
what I'm really
against
rebelling
I think
against.
seriously, I think the first time I heard it, I pushed somebody down the flight of stairs.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just like, hey man, you know what?
You know where
Welcome
you
to
are.
the
You're in
jungle.
the jungle, baby. You're gonna
Now
die.
you're gonna die.
That's awesome.
How do you feel about it, Peter?
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Good, good, good. That's it.
All right. So Bobby already pressed the Mr. Brownstone
I'm
losing.
good with that one being
Yeah, I'm
gone.
good with that one being gone, man.
Me too.
I love Mr. Brownstone, but I mean, whatever, dude.
Again,
Mr. Brownstone.
we pretty much love
But
all
that
of
old
them.
man,
So
he's a real motherfucker. We're gonna leave him on down the line. That's what we're doing, Mr. Brownstone.
one in,
Yeah.
one out.
I think we've hit our appetite quota, so yeah.
No way. I think you because
We got one in.
You still got Rocket Queen.
Yeah, we'll hit the Rocket Queen when we get there.
You know.
What's number 3?
All right. 14 years.
I played that song. I think, if memory serves, I'm okay with it going away.
I mean, I had it, but
You know what?
I'm not
It's fresh
to
in
it.
my head because it was literally
Yeah,
the song
I
that was
heard it
playing
in
when I
my
pulled
ear.
up. Can we table that one?
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna break it down by album.
It's
Do we feel we need to have something from everything?
No, absolutely not.
All right, so then let's put this on the table right now. Used to love her is the only thing we have off of Lies.
I still don't see how you leave Patience.
I think we, I think we need to have that song.
Okay,
Used to love
I
her.
mean, I had
Yes.
it.
Who didn't have it?
I think
I didn't have it.
Pete,
The
I
only
didn't-
thing from Lies that I had was You're Crazy,
Pete.
and that's another one where we have to talk
But,
about.
okay,
Yep.
Peter. Let's talk about Used to Love Her.
How do you not have patience?
Did you never?
'Cause I don't have
Have you
patience.
never been in a relationship where
I've
where
been
you
in-
felt you had to kill her?
No, never.
Never.
No.
You never felt. You've never been in a relationship where you felt you had to end your partner's life because they just couldn't shut the fuck up.
Like I know it's a joke, but like when I hear that now, I'm just like, oh god, like that's just so. Like
you're not wrong, but here's why I have it. Here's why I ended up.
You're not wrong.
But here's why I had it though. It has the GNR attitude with an acoustic. It's like it's a weird contrast, and without having the punk in your face, like it has the punk in your face attitude without the punk in your face sound.
Right.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I feel Peter though. It's like it sounds really dated.
Yeah, dated is fine to me.
yeah.
I don't care. I don't.
I sing it every time it comes on because it's a good
Exactly,
song.
right.
But if I'm coming up with like a Guns N' Roses,
If you're gonna say it's dated or it sounds dated, you might as well eliminate 3/4 of the music you listen to right off the bat because
no,
everything
no.
sounds dated.
I don't. No. I'm saying like, I don't know.
Zeppelin sounds dated.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it
this
doesn't.
is a song that's like about straight up murdering a woman. Like
Well, let's not make it a woman thing. Let's just make it a. Yeah, I mean, it's
Any
it's-
lover. So you're
but-
saying if I was a gay dude, this song would speak to me because yeah, I'd want to kill somebody that I was with at one point. You know, I mean, I get it. I get it. It does have somewhat of a tongue-in-cheek vibe to it.
That's what.
But it's
yeah.
still. I mean, if I'm putting together 10 songs, nah.
That you know what?
I think I'm with Bob. If we're
when
putting
you-
together
when-
10.
when you said that, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's got its place and you can love it, but
Number
if you're
11.
if you're putting together 10 songs, then I say no.
Yeah. No, that's the
All
that's
right.
it. Look at you playing the game. You
I'm
just played the
saying.
game.
I'm just being the voice of reason.
So-
I think Peter
see.
was that before.
Yeah.
Oh, true, it is. But Peter's just not as loud. I'm a loud voice of reason.
All right, let's see. So we have 8. We need 7. So we need to drop one more.
Done.
And here is the last remaining 8. 14 years. Estranged. You Could Be Mine, Civil War, Rocket Queen, Sweet Child of Mine, You're Crazy, and It's So Easy.
Oh, shit.
And we still need to have the discussion if You're Crazy is in, whether we want it to be
You're Crazy's
Lies
going
or
Yeah,
Appetite.
You're Crazy's going.
That's it. That's it. We can
All
have
right, so
that
then-
discussion after we get rid
I
of
mean,
it.
I'm cool with 14 years going away and just calling this thing done and dusted.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, sounds like Peter's got what you got.
I think if you're going to do a 10-song list, you need an Izzy song.
Do you really? I mean, no, and I say that seriously. I don't think you need an Izzy song because at no point in my entire life of knowing and listening to Guns N' Roses did I ever consider Izzy singing. It's kind of like saying we're going to do a list of the Beatles. You need a George Harrison song or you need a Ringo Starr song. You really don't.
You do.
No, you really don't.
No, you would get, but the thing is,
No.
though, with that example, that's a poor example.
All right.
I think
well,
the
then-
Yeah,
Pumpkins
that's a
are-
really bad
I
example.
think the Pumpkins is a better example. You guys aren't fans, but like
Doesn't he Alex Jones' friend now, Billy Corgan
Yeah.
or something?
James E. There's James Eha songs. I'm not including a James. I love plenty of James Eha songs, but I'm not including those in a Pumpkins list.
all right, maybe
Yeah.
not George Harrison, but Ringo Starr. You don't need a
No,
Ringo
because I mean, you
Starr.
still have Octopus's Garden.
Which
you
wouldn't
have
be in the
little
top
help,
10.
Little help from my friends.
It wouldn't be in the top
Yellow
10.
Submarine.
Yellow
Wouldn't be in the
Dude,
top
Yellow
10.
Submarine, come on.
Wouldn't be in the top 10.
That's like a.
No, they wouldn't be. They wouldn't be. They
This
wouldn't be in
right
the top
here
15.
is why the Beatles hasn't happened and probably will never happen.
I
on
think
the
you
program.
No, you
to do
have
the
to do the
Beatles.
Beatles. But you could
have
you
to do
could you
nothing.
could go you can go we can get a 20 list and not have one. Ringo
What's the
song.
other guy in the Eagles song? The
Glenn
guy with
Frey?
the Eagles with the long hair who sounds like a woman.
Okay, that's that could be Don Felder.
He
that
played
could-
bass, I think. Didn't the bass player?
Timothy Schmidt.
Didn't the bass player sing a couple Eagles tunes?
They all sang.
Yeah, so it's like I don't care.
Anybody other than Glenn Frey or Don Henley.
Yeah, it's like fuck 'em.
Yeah. No, you don't
You
need.
know?
Bottom line is you don't need an Izzy song
I
for the
lo-
average.
I think Izzy Stradlin's cool as shit.
Fucking Eagles, man.
I think Izzy's cool, but I don't think you need an Izzy
Yeah.
song. 'Cause I
All
mean-
right.
Not in the top 10.
And I played 14 years, and I like 14 years. But I mean, if I'm putting top 10, nah.
All right. So let's
All
drop.
right.
Fucking Bobby played the
I'm
game.
just saying, and I don't understand how Paradise City's not on this list. I think that's a travesty.
Now, okay, because Justin loves it when I say.
I think it's a
that-
travesty.
I did this for we did this for the last one I was on. Where
I
it's-
hate when you do this for the
'cause-
record.
because
Every
because
time I
Bobby
have to make
likes,
some
I mean
sort of
Bobby 'cause
concession.
Justin, whenever I'm not on, has to give me a fucking introduction the next time we go to all the rules that have changed.
Okay.
And so I say, I came up with a rule last time, and just like, no, that's bullshit. I said, no, fuck it, you changed all these rules. So he gave in. If there's a song that you believe should be in the top 10, and it didn't even get in the discussion, you can pull up, make the case, but then you got to give what song it should replace.
I just think when it comes to Paradise City, it just doesn't make sense to me.
that none of that we
That
didn't
no,
have
but
it.
that you guys were like, no.
Yeah.
Like that's like, and I understand, and I get the playing the game and the shock value
Right, right, right.
bullshit, and like, well, I want to play. You Ain't the First because that song's fucking cool. Nah, son, you're talking,
What?
and I'm using much of my Oasis argument for this
Yeah.
band in particular.
Right.
You're talking about the biggest fucking band in the world at the time that could go out on stage, show up 45 minutes late, an
Oh,
hour,
sure.
and still blow most bands off the fucking planet. And-
Trust me, I get it.
and when Axl blows that whistle,
Here's
you just
the
can't
thing.
fuck with it.
Here's the
You
thing.
can't fuck with it.
Okay, it's an introduction, and how many hits do we have here? On this
Yeah,
list?
that's what I'm thinking. We already have like a lot of their
and while
hits.
Paradise City is a
It's an anthem, bro.
right, but you've got so
Like
many
Guns N'
hit-
Roses are
I'll-
one of those bands that wrote like several rock anthems.
No, I get
you
it.
know?
But
half the list.
I
Is
must
hits.
be
It's
using
hits.
my
So-
mind. Are you blind?
so here's the thing: if you I got no problem with this. Hit for hit, if we put in Paradise City, what do we lose? What are the hits?
All right. You Could Be Mine, Civil War,
You Could Be Mine is. I mean, that's.
Sweet Child
I
of
mean,
Mine.
like, just compare the two songs.
If
Like,
you but
think
if you
about
want to go
You
hit
Could
for
Be
hit,
Mine.
I got no problem with that.
Think about You Could Be Mine and Paradise City. And when you go Guns N' Roses, like, man, I want to listen to Guns N' Roses. Are you going to put on You Could Be Mine? Or
all I'm
Paradise
saying-
City.
Well, first of all, you're talking about two different points in time two different points in their career.
Again, if you
Okay?
saw them live, and they
hold
played
on.
"You Could Be Mine" or
I've
"Paradise City,"
I've got no
which one would you be
hold on,
kind of
hold
bummed
on.
out about?
Justin,
All right. Now, look, I'm playing unfair here, but it's my fucking show. I do what I want.
I'm cool with that.
yeah, that's fine.
We drop out Sweet Child of Mine for Paradise City.
No,
No.
do it. You can't do it.
All right. Then,
Play the game.
You can't do it.
okay.
I'm
I
saying,
say-
like, all right, to put it. Think about it like this.
Okay.
You see him live. All right.
Yeah.
Which song are they going to close the show with? And you're going to be satisfied.
I am
You
not-
Could Be Mine
I
or
am
Paradise
not
City.
arguing the point. What I'm saying is it didn't make the cut.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Which
no.
is stupid.
Whoa, whether that's stupid or not is irrelevant. It didn't make the cut for whatever reason. I have no problem bringing it into the top 10 because it is such an iconic song. However, if we're doing an introduction, we cannot just have hits
Yeah.
because these. If it's all hits, then they've already heard these songs.
And
So part
didn't
of it
grab
is to
anybody.
get them deep into the catalog or deeper than just the hits. So,
Yeah, so it's like, okay, like we have Jungle, we have Sweet Child, we have November Rain, but it's like, okay, have you heard Rocket Queen before? Have you
Yeah.
heard Estranged?
right. And see,
You know,
and that's
I think we're covering our bases that way.
right,
because,
right.
Like,
But now you want to bring Paradise City in, which again I don't have a problem with because it really should have been in to begin with. But if you want to bring it in, we got to get rid of a hit.
then get rid of "You Can Be Mine." That's my whole argument here.
See-
I'm comparing "You Could Be Mine" to Paradise City.
See, but my problem with that.
The rest of the list is fine. I just, when you say that list, I'm like, eh.
Here's the problem I have with that.
That's the Terminator song, Jack.
No, I know that. And it's that little kid that I would have fucking
Yeah.
punched in his throat to this day because I fucking hate the kid.
Edward Furlong.
Yeah, fuck him. The problem is this: how many songs do you have from Appetite? Appetite
one
that
one
were hits.
in.
That were hits.
Okay, so Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine. We got the rest is Rocket Queen. You're crazy. It's so easy. So that would be the 5 from that album.
And
That's
so,
why I put up Sweet Child of
So
Mine,
so if we get
because
in
we'd be trading Appetite for Appetite.
right, because if we get in Paradise City, then the majority of the list is Appetite.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is that we're talking about a career, and I am the guy who said that's the closest thing to a near perfect album as exists.
Okay, because if we're being honest, right, and I don't know how Peter feels about this, but if we're being honest, like Paradise City, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction is pretty close to like perfection, okay?
Yes.
Use Your Illusion 1 is also very great. Use Your Illusion 2, Chinese
I like-
Democracy, it's,
Lies.
I love Lies. Like, I got no beef
See,
with
I
it,
got
'cause
no
it's
beef with two.
like, I think Use Your Illusion 2 is kind of, I don't want to say like trashy.
Yeah, well, come on now. settle
But
down,
compared to like the songs on 1 and Appetite, they're lacking.
Well,
So okay,
Go
let's
ahead.
let's say this. Let's say we completely concede to Freshy's idea of
do what I
trading.
say.
If we completely concede to dropping "You Could Be Mine" and bringing Paradise City in, we still have to lose one. We still have to lose a song because we still have 8.
that's fine. We can discuss that later. But we're talking. Peter, come on, Peter, sense of reason here.
I'm not okay with dropping "You Could Be Mine."
You're not okay?
Yeah, because, okay, here's the thing. We all say that Appetite is a near perfect album.
Sure.
And for me, it would be perfect if you took off Anything Goes and you put in another song that was written at the time but wasn't on the
One
album.
in a Million.
And that would be You Could Be Mine.
Okay.
Well, You Could Be Mine wasn't.
The lyrics are in the booklet for Appetite for Destruction. It says, like, with your bitch slap rapping in your cocaine tongue.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, it's not a bad tune.
We can
And I dig it. And if you want to take something else out of the list, then that's fine too. But like if I'm comparing You Could Be Mine to
Going hit for hit.
Paradise City, I mean, dude, it's fucking Paradise City.
I get it.
Everybody in the whole world knows, take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty, take me home.
What songs do we have for Paradise City?
from Appetite.
It's like
From-
it's
we
like
have
a more
every
awesome.
fucking
Swe-
song
it's
is
like
from Paradise
I'm telling
City,
you,
man.
it's like a more awesome Sweet Home Alabama.
Southern man don't want you around anyhow.
You know,
So
what do we got from Appetite?
Jungle's already in.
Just
So Jungle's
Jungle's in.
complete. So Rocket Queen, Sweet Child of Mine, You're Crazy, It's So Easy. 1, 2, 3.
I'd rather get rid of it.
Oh
so
wait, no, okay,
easy.
never mind. No, we're down to 7. So the discussion right now is Bobby's vying hard to get Paradise City for
Okay,
You
how
Could Be
about
Mine.
this? How about if we get rid of It's So Easy?
No.
See? It's So Easy wasn't as big a hit as Paradise City, and you're saying no.
Yeah, but it's so easy. Like, but I'm going in the idea of like a song that you may not know.
You know Paradise City.
No. But my point, I'm saying with It's So Easy, it's like a song. I'm going with the argument of like you have your hits, and then you have like your other fucking cool songs that you may not know, and other fucking cool songs you may not know from Guns N' Roses. It's So Easy. I see you standing there. You think you're so cool. Why don't you just fuck off? You get nothing for nothing, because that's what you
And that's
do.
what I'm telling you.
Turn
You
around,
get nothing
bitch.
for
I got
nothing.
a use for you.
You get
I got
nothing for
better
nothing.
to
That's what I'm
do, and
telling you, Bobby.
bored.
Peter, you
It's
got
so
you got to do something
easy
over here. You
when
can't just sit there
everybody's trying
and
to
be quiet and
So-
then fucking walk around like, yeah, I helped to make this list. Do something, Peter.
So here's what I just did too. I just slid It's So Easy, Civil War, and Estranged over because it sounds like nobody's got beef with any of those going in, right?
Okay.
Into the 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you slipped It's So Easy?
Yes.
I would. You might want to keep that one out to the side if we're bringing in
I'm
Paradise
okay.
City.
I mean,
If we're
you
bringing
know what?
Paradise
If you guys
City.
don't want Paradise City, I will, much like a director who's not happy with the studio cut of a film, take his name off of the list. And I'll say, like, this list is okay, but I'm not totally good with it.
Bob throwing the Fredo style temper
I
tantrum.
mean, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make fucking, it
is this
doesn't
what
make
I sound
sense to
like?
me.
Yes.
Wow, you know
You
what?
know?
I'm going to apologize to every
Now think
programmer.
about this.
What?
When we did Def Leppard, 3 people like that
Hey,
yelling at me.
do you know what has fucking 9 arms and sucks?
That.
Def
The
Leppard.
drummer from the Leppard
Only got one arm.
The drummer from the Leppard's only
Pretty
got
much the
one
best part of that
arm.
episode.
Yes.
But that's
okay.
all I'm saying. If you guys are gonna do this,
You know what?
because I got to go back to Virginia. I got to drive back to Virginia Beach.
Yeah, so we need
I
to
got
wrap
family.
some
Okay.
I got family I have to see.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I am okay with you guys leaving off Paradise City.
No, you know
okay?
what?
But
I got no problem. I don't want Bobby to take his. He just spent 2 hours here.
I'll take
know,
my
right?
I'll take my name off the list.
I don't want Bobby's name off the list.
I'll be like,
I'll
it's an
you know what?
all right
You know what?
list.
I'll concede. I'll concede.
What?
Paradise City goes on.
But what are you taking off?
I will take off. You could be mine.
But I think You Could Be Mine should stay. I think
Which
there
is
are
the
other
one-
songs that could go.
Which is the one that you said to go?
Do you really want to know?
No.
Because I'll tell you.
Don't you fucking say it.
I'll say it.
Don't you fucking say it.
I'll say it.
Because no.
Say it.
Strange.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
You know what? You know
I'm
what?
just saying.
I'm pulling. No, we're not.
Hey, you
Passing,
know
we're
what?
not passing the bill.
You know what, just-
it's not going to the
If we're
president's side.
showcasing the range of the band, Estranged has to be on there.
Make the case, Peter.
I think you've got. I think
There's Axl's Queen influence right there.
I don't know, I think you've got.
You can't
I
say
think
no
you've
to
got-
Queen
I think, yes, I
influence.
can.
Not
I
in-
think you've got.
Not in this day and
I
time.
think
you
you've
can't
got
right now.
November Rain. I think you've kind of got that 25-minute song covered. And then you got the video with the dolphins and the fucking. even at my height of a Guns N' Roses fan, I was like, "What's he doing? Like, why is he on a cargo ship with dolphins swimming around next to him? This doesn't make any sense to me."
No.
Like, you know what? I'm out. That's it. I was like, you know what? This Guns N' Roses thing. I'm gonna start listening to hip hop. I think it makes a lot more sense.
No,
I will say this.
What?
When I asked listeners, Estranged was one of the songs that got put up there.
because they're smart. Some of them, the ones who voted for Strange. No.
You were saying, Peter? Sorry.
I was just gonna say if you watch the making of the video of Estranged, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
They're interviewing several of the crew members, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't know what's happening in this video. Like, this is just Axl asked us to bring us these fucking dolphins on a ship, and
you
we're
know
like,
what?
okay."
And he was so important at the time
They were like, "All
that
right,
he
for-
said, we need dolphins. And someone said, get him dolphins.
Think of the environmental footprint that Axl Rose
Oh,
caused by.
no, bring up that. Get the fuck out of here. Axel wants dolphins. What kind? You want bottlenose? You want?
You get Slash rising out of the water playing a guitar solo. I mean,
but
come
you know
on,
what?
that's
But
awesome.
for me, and I will say this because when we watched the video for November Rain, my daughter was like, "Why is he playing guitar in the middle of a field?" Like, he walks out. This is a destination wedding, by the way. He just leaves and stands in the middle of a desert and just starts rocking.
That's what I want my best man to do at my wedding.
He can't find the ring, and Duff has it on his pinky, and then he leaves the ceremony early to go out and play his fucking Les Paul. I gotta go stand out in the middle of this field and rock out, dude.
You know
I'll be
why?
back.
You know why? Because the fucking earth needs to hear the rock.
It's so
because
good.
it's not just about the people.
He
it's the
walks
earth,
out of a
the
church
planet.
that is significantly smaller than the one that we see inside.
Yes, it's like a weird
Well,
pocket.
and-
It's like a pocket dimension.
No, it's
The guitar isn't plugged
guitar,
into
yeah.
anything.
And he doesn't have the guitar when he leaves the building. So somewhere when he leaves, there's just a guitar sitting
Mother
there
Earth
waiting for
provided
him.
the guitar.
He's like, I'm just gonna
Mother
fucking
Earth
shred.
said, "Slash, give me a solo."
There's 3 solos in November Rain.
Because there was
There's the first one, and then there's like that little bridge, and then the next one, and then the big one at the end.
yes.
3
Yes.
fucking guitar
And
solos.
you know
it's
what?
like he was being paid by the guitar
You
solo.
know what?
Look, man,
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
do
he
this.
and I'm sure
Look,
he
Axel.
wanted to do a 4th one, and they should have put a 4th
Look,
one.
Axel, this song's cool and all, but I need at least 3 solos in this to make me want to do this. And I want to stand out in the field
Dude, Mother Earth
leaving the
wanted a
wedding.
solo. Mother Earth wanted a
in
solo.
leather pants and not wearing a shirt. I'm just going to stand out here and fucking
that
shred.
And the church is big. Yeah, and the church is bigger on the inside. So I mean, come on.
It's a talk.
Yes.
Oh,
Artist church.
we've gotten nowhere. We've gotten
look, I'm
nowhere.
just
No, but we have 5 minutes of good.
If
of
you
good
guys,
podcast.
if you guys want to keep out Paradise City,
No, because
No,
if
what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying
take your
is-
name off,
No, what I'm saying is, I think it's a poor decision, but
are you gonna put? Are you keeping the name on?
you know what?
Are you
I'll
gonna keep
raise
your
this
name?
list like it was my own. Is what I'm saying. Like, I'm against this. You know,
No,
but
you know what?
I'll raise and love this list. Is what I'm telling you.
Nah, you know what?
'Cause
Because you know what's gonna happen.
That's the kind of guy. I
No,
am.
no, you know what's gonna
'Cause
happen.
I gotta go home.
In about 2 years.
I just don't think it's
And
good.
you're gonna be caught on a bad day, and you're gonna go, you know what? You're not really
No,
my
that's not-
list.
That's not the kind of guy I am. That's not the
You're
guy.
not my list.
I just
I can walk out of this list any day of the
I
week.
just think it is very much of the sense of the game to
Alright.
not play Paradise City.
I'm-
And I'm fine with that because I don't understand the game. I just think we're
For a
making
guy,
a
you know
cool
what,
list of
for a
songs.
guy who doesn't understand the game, you've been playing it pretty damn
Yeah.
good
I
this
know.
whole
Also true.
fucking episode.
you know,
And especially with your Trump move there of, no, I'm not putting my name on the list.
I'm just
you want,
saying.
you're Paradise City's the wall. You're demanding the wall.
You know what?
You want
This-
$5 billion? You know what? I'll give you the $5 billion.
No, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it.
I was ready to make a concession. So I'm just saying, like we could have made it. We could have made the
still
deal.
no. We have
could
to
made
do
the
it.
deal.
We have to do it
Well,
because
you-
if he
but
takes his name off,
But you want Estranged, and that's the song that I think
That-
out
no,
of
no,
that
no,
list
no,
can
no,
kind
no.
of.
We still got other songs that we need to talk about too.
Yeah, we
like
still-
and we're
which-
stuck on
which you're
Paradise
crazy.
City.
yeah. What are the songs?
Unless we
the
just
other-
drop You're Crazy.
What's the other ones?
It's You're Crazy. Which version?
I got no problem. I honestly, if you
I
know
like
what,
You're fucking crazy.
I like it too.
It got 3 votes, where Paradise City got none. Which
all
is-
right,
which
all
doesn't
right,
make
let
any
it
sense
go.
to me.
Let it go.
People are like, oh yeah, that song's
Oh, my
awesome.
God. You know
Paradise
what?
City, no.
I used to
Ooh,
love her,
Gross.
but I had to kill her.
Yeah.
I can still hear her complain. This is fucking. God damn it! Paradise City is it. That's it. It's in. Now, what's going out?
Yeah.
That's the question.
You Could Be Mine, Rocket Queen, Sweet Child of Mine. Well, okay. So technically, Bobby's fighting for Estranged. He wants Estranged out for Paradise City.
No,
That's
no,
his
no,
trade.
no, no. But there's got to be something else. No.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do, just to make this easier.
All right.
This could be
sliding
the
all
first
these
ever
over to
11
10.
list.
It's not the
What's
first
This is a
what about,
bloodbath.
what about
Yeah.
a bonus hidden track?
Because that's what we did with Alice.
We did do that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that because I got my way, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
God
Bobby's
damn
getting
it.
his
Every
way.
fucking
I'm
time.
not trying to get my way. I'm just saying, like, Paradise City is important. So Guns N' Roses was talented enough to write 2, not 1, but 2 rock and roll anthems, being Welcome to the Jungle and Paradise City.
And they were on the same album.
They were on the same fucking record. I want to say it was the other side of the tape. So when you flip the tape over, you got Paradise City right off the bat. Where Paradise City could have been the lead track on that album, you'd be like, "Wow, that's really."
It was the
fucking
lead track
good.
side too.
Yeah, if memory serves me correctly.
Yeah. I don't know. I
It
drunk
was
at big.
the last track on side one.
Oh, it's the last track on side one. Well, there you go. But still, what a way! What a way to end.
What a way to end track one.
It's like the bookends of a show. If they open with "Welcome to the Jungle" and close with "Paradise City," you're like, "Wow, I'm satisfied."
Here's the problem here, because we can't squash this because he's making great points. I mean, if I would have given Paradise City like a second or even third listen, there's a good. I would again, at the end of the show, I was ready to drop my last tube to bring Paradise City back alive.
Right. Okay, but would you?
Your
He's
family's
we're
here.
not-
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, yeah. Come on.
They're done
Okay,
from the
now
horses.
Now we got wife and kids
Yeah,
coming here. So
family's here.
and we're
So here's what we're gonna do.
All right.
We're just gonna make this simple. We're gonna invoke the Fredo rule, and Paradise City will be an unofficial 11th.
I'm okay with it being not on to keep
No.
Listen to me. To keep the rules of the game alive, I am okay with saying no Paradise City.
But this is
I'm okay with it.
We came at an impasse with Paradise City. Like, you can't be proven wrong that it doesn't belong, and
All right.
we can't.
Fair enough.
We can't prove. We can't back you off that it.
You can't disprove me.
Right. So it's an 11th.
It's
All right,
this is the Fredo rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
cool with
like
that.
playing it.
But
I
that's what I'm-
really hate
You
doing
know
it,
what- you know what?
but it's only the second time, so don't think you're getting that every time, Fredo. But you do now have an official deprogrammed rule.
Yes.
So here's the 11, and then we'll. I think I already know. So Right Next Door to Hell, November Rain, Welcome to the Jungle, You're Crazy, It's So Easy, Sweet Child of Mine, Rocket Queen, Civil War, You Could Be Mine, Estranged, and the unofficial Paradise City, number 11. Now, Bob, new rule since the last time you've been on. We need the number one with a bullet. What's the song you're pointing at?
Oh, Welcome to the Jungle.
I agree.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I hate to repeat myself so much, but goddamn, you push play and
Yeah. It's good.
it's right there.
Like you
So
can't-
I told
yeah.
you. I
it's
told
their
you.
song.
so and that'll
Strong like ox.
and I won't go into the whole discussion because this is actually technically the first show of 2019. So
Happy New Year.
yes,
Happy New Year.
everybody.
Happy New Year.
So let's wrap this puppy up.
Peter, thank you for putting up with this.
Yes,
This
thank
went
you,
on
Peter.
entirely. This went on entirely too long. And I
Yeah.
apologize.
Now you can say you officially heard a Bob's Boneyard podcast or a Mike and Bob show.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened here. So Guns N' Roses, learn them and love them, people. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.